Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the non-Rod Liefeld zone. Hopefully, everybody's had themselves a good week. We're going to be doing ourselves a little bit of more indie stuff. Of course, you guys have seen Melvin on here before. We're going to be doing a special edition. We'll get to that in a moment. Hopefully, it's just a good time in your life. I hope everybody's happy and excited. I got a beautiful
Mhm.
sunny day with a lukewarm cup of coffee, which is a problem. I'm going to have to fix that soon, I think. But nevertheless, hi, everybody.
Nice. So is that coffee going to get heated up or iced?
Mm, no, I'm just
Ooh.
going to suffer through it, and then I'll get up and I'll make some more, which is what I usually do. I'm a suffer through type of dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
You actually
Rather
have
than
time to enjoy your coffee?
Um, no. But enjoyment is slightly overrated. But
why
we got
light that light,
Uh,
right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But nevertheless, we're going to be getting into more Melvin. Now, before we do so, let's go over here and talk to Tim. And Tim, hi.
how's it going?
I'm doing well. Now, you've been working on Melvin here. You've been on the show with us before, but you've made a
Yes,
bit
I
of a
have.
shift. Tell us about it.
Well, I thought to myself, everybody's crowdfunding. Everybody's doing. That's the go-to thing for everybody, and
Hmm.
that's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, okay, where do you go from there?
Hmm.
Are you gonna just crowdfund everything you do forever?
Well, then ask
And
Ethan Van
Yeah.
Sciver. I would think he will.
oh, I mean, some people it works for them because they get a lot of backers. They fulfill in hours or days.
Mhm.
And I thought, well, maybe I should. I think maybe for me, it takes longer to make even what they do in 2 months. Maybe it takes me longer. So I decided to try and get my books published through Critical Blast. If anybody knows who that guy is, RJ.
No, have no clue. Go ahead,
I
educate me.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he
How exciting.
he does publishing, and I think he also does fulfillment for crowdfunding campaigns.
Hmm.
And he's got my books on the website for Walmart, Barnes and Noble, and Amazon.
Hmm.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So
And
so
with
far
that, let
so
me go ahead
good.
and bring those up real quick. And here we are on Amazon. Melvin 1 and Melvin 2. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, you and
don't
I were
have to
having a
run.
little talk about this before, and I think crowdfunding's fun, and it's definitely something to do. You certainly get some eyes on it. But if you get on these big sites like Amazon, and you can start getting a little bit of movement with sales, what's going to happen is, as you see here with Melvin too, if we come down, there's products related to this item, and it's going to have similar comic books in this case. But
Nice.
if you start making some sales, and what's going to happen is you're going to show up underneath these books in their related item recommendations, right? And you're gonna, and of course, something like an Amazon. I mean, I don't even know how many multi-billion users do they have on that site. I mean, it's huge. So getting into these big things like this, it could be a little bit of a snowball, I think, and
I,
that's not a
I
bad
I'd like
thing.
to think so. No, I
Yeah,
like to think so.
yeah.
Um,
Might even just be
although
both.
Yeah, it reaches another audience, right?
Yeah, yeah.
true. Um, but crowdfunding does have its advantages. It does put you. It does get you into the whole shilling mode. The promoting it, you know, networking and such because you have to get on shows and you have to promote your campaign. I just like, oh well, I think I need a little more time to make even remotely what some of these dudes are making in sales
Yeah,
than two
well,
months.
yeah, I mean, but the advantage that I mentioned Ethan because he's been very successful, if not most successful amongst the comic skaters anyway. I think there's a couple others that come out and hit big as well. What's that guy that's Eric July? Is that his name?
Or July, yeah.
Yeah, he's hit
Yes.
pretty well. So there's been
But
a few
he
of them, but they
doesn't he
all
sell
Well,
right off his website?
the thing is with Eric July, he's going to be setting up his own distribution network, and he's going to be providing that as a service.
well, he's
So
actually making a movie right now.
Yeah, sure, but that's one of the things that they're planning on doing.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, and he's clearly a very ambitious and motivated fella that can get out there and get it done, and that's awesome. He's also built up an enormous following on YouTube, which is why he was able to be as successful as he was. And of course, it snowballed because people said, "What's that?" And then they went to go check it out, right? Be part of it, which is an effective thing. Same thing happened with Ethan, and even Mike a little bit. But yeah, no. So having it in front of him as many faces as possible, I think is a good thing, for sure. And that we were talking about that, earlier in the week, about certain people here that are directly involved or touch our community, and the fact that they've really missed out on opportunities. But here we got this incredible go-getter in Eric July, and he's just doing what he should do, just getting out there and pushing and making it happen, and that's awesome, dude.
I wish I was corporate funded.
Yeah, you do wish you were corporate funded, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'd
mean,
save town.
I did look at one of the books, from Eric's books. I saw a few pages of it. Elrod, how should I feel about it?
Is there anything you can feel about AI art?
Yeah, I don't know. It was, I decided not to feel about it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
They
probably
are.
best. Yeah.
No
But
doubt.
nevertheless, glad to have you back, man. Taking a look at Melvin again, and it's really cool you've stepped out into other areas, and I hope it's successful for you, dude. Absolutely. You
far,
were
so
telling me
good.
earlier that you're starting to sell in different markets too. You said something about Germany and Japan and things like that.
Yeah, we've had a few sold in Germany and a few copies in Japan, and most of it's still in America. But I'm trying to get my book into the eyes of people in other countries as well.
Good idea.
And this is basically how I do the publishing of my books. Is you go through. Of course, this is probably going to be hard. This is probably going to be a physical copy, but you go through like a service like Ingram Spark that allows you to print, and will do the on-demand printing right over to Amazon. And with that, you can also do Barnes and Noble and Walmart, who uses Kobo.
Yeah, exactly what RJ is doing. It's on Ingram Spark as well.
Yeah, that's who I use as well.
And keep in mind, comic books are, I mean, America is struggling for stupid reasons. But the other places in the world are not struggling. The comic book genre is booming, actually, in most places in the world. And you're seeing them start to push into India, which that market, boy, if you can open that up, right? But another market is opening up is the Middle East, because strangely enough, the Crown Prince over there in Saudi Arabia, that dude that's building like all these crazy buildings and cities and stuff, that guy, he's a comic book fan. And he's been trying to buy stuff and put stuff in place. He's trying to make comics a thing in the Middle East. So you have two potentially very large
Interesting.
markets opening up.
So what's his
Looks like
what's
I
his
need to
contact
go to
information
Dubai.
again?
That guy.
Super Mohammed.
You probably just won't be able to show some of the stuff on women that gets shown in comic books today.
Well, maybe not, but that's
Just
okay.
saying.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm
like
fine
the-
with that. All
I
of
like
my
the issue where-
superheroes wear hijabs, so I'm good.
I like the issue where Batman stones Catwoman for haram.
Exactly.
Then here we
I
go
thought
with the
Batman
jokes.
should be.
Big censor marks where
Although the last time I saw the Crown Prince, he asked a little 9-year-old boy. He was just coming out, and the boy went up to touch the hem of the dress that the Crown Prince's. Oh, those, I don't know what they call those dresses. But anyway, he went up to the Crown Prince, and the prince said, "What would you like?" And the boy said, "I want a Mercedes." The king said, "Get the boy a Mercedes," and he left.
The boy has cheap values. He only
Get
wants
this
to-
boy a Mercedes.
He did, and
that's
that's no
what
joke.
America called in the Middle East.
That's all.
Is he
Ask for
Captain
Toyota.
Satan or something like that?
I'm just saying that's the last thing I saw the Crown Prince do. Is give a little 10-year-old a frickin' Mercedes. But nevertheless, we got to get ourselves started, and it's your job, Tim. So You're gonna have to give us an energetic countdown of some kind, or just yell at them or something. With artists, you kind of have to think
Should I start
whip
from 10?
is better than carrot. If you wish to waste our time, sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'll start from 5. I'll meet you halfway.
Okay.
5,
Mhm.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm
Yvonne Donkey Kong.
Jeff, that was perfectly pathetic. Thank you. That was great.
That was underwhelming.
It was great. Good job, Jeff. Jeff gets 10 points. Bill, you got some work to do. Someone's ahead of you in the points already.
Oh,
It's okay.
is this like whose line where the points don't really matter?
Kinda, but
Yes.
Bill is a point magnet, just so you know.
People
And we
point at
could
him.
be in luck today, Tim. We could be. Let's ask Bill a question. Bill, are you drinking tonight?
I haven't drank in over 3 years now, Chester.
Oh, damn it!
Yes.
I don't get annoying Bill.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You get vengeful, Bill.
That's true.
No.
That's fine.
Don't fucking ask someone else a stupid question, Chester.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Take the salt off
Which one's the funny one?
tequila,
Central Bill
put it on
or-
the wound.
Right. So are you a trip? What do they call those? AAA? No, that's cars. The 20-step programs, or is it 12? I'm not really
12.
sure. Is it
Friend
12?
of Bill.
Do you have a coin, Bill?
Well, considering the second A stands for anonymous, it's none of your damn business,
Oh,
Chester.
Good job, Bill.
Yeah.
But that's 2 points. You're
Reminds
still
me
down,
of my-
but 2 points. You're getting there.
I am.
Yeah. Okay. But no, it's power to anybody who has a chip.
When I went to a punk show,
Go ahead, punk show. I'm listening.
we decided it would be a great
Okay.
break the AA closet and steal a few sobriety chips.
Oh, nice.
I have a chip on my shoulder. Does that count?
It does. And I'm glad we can actually hear you today, Alan. That was clear and
Yeah.
crisp. I better knock wood 5 times.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Yep, boy.
Just got some cheapies.
It's weird. The cheap stuff is the stuff that works.
Mm-hmm.
You either get the cheap stuff or the really expensive stuff. That middle is
Whoa, that
just a
works.
scam.
That works for headphones
Oh,
and
wow.
booze.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're after.
Headphones
Yeah.
and
I had me a weekend, fellas and fellas. I did. My wife and I took we took one of our hotel weekends, right? And which we'll just drive somewhere, get a hotel, and go out and try the local fare, look at sightseeing, and go to temples, that kind of stuff. I went down to Miyazaki this weekend, and it was raining, so we didn't get to do much of the sightseeing stuff. But I did go into the red light districts, which are basically kind of like a Japanese version of tapas, is what they really have. So I went to 5 different locations, just hopping and getting food stuff, and I decided, because I got a hotel, so I had me some beer, and I had me some of that ice beer. I mean, that Sub-Zero cold beer. It's great. Have you ever had that? I mean, really super cold beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when the glass is frosted.
Oh yeah, it's frosted, and even
think
the
they have that in the
the
States.
last gulp has got ice flakes in it. Oh,
When you're,
I live
when
in
your
America,
tongue-
Chester. That's every beer.
oh yeah.
When your tongue gets frostbite just from drinking it.
Yeah,
America.
dude. Yeah, I mean, and I know it's beer, so it's not really drinking. I get it, but still, it was nice, refreshing. I found one place that had the iciest beer. It was great. But anyway, I had me a good time. Drank a bunch, ate a bunch with the wife, and of course, with Japanese, they don't talk much. They're quiet people. I mean, if they're in a group of friends, they'll chat. But so you do get the noise in the tavern, which is kind of cool part of it, right? But it doesn't work with me, because everyone talking to me anyway, because they want their English chance to speak, right? And I'm a chatty dude anyway, if you haven't noticed.
You have a gift for it.
no.
Get
no.
out.
Of course.
So I had me a fun weekend. Anybody else go out and have some ice cold beer? I mean, super cold beer. Anybody?
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
Last had beer was a few weeks ago.
Guilty.
Guilty. Nice. Well, I hardly drink. It's very rare for me to actually drink, right?
I'm a real party animal with my one beer.
With your one beer. I didn't have many. I think I had like 7 or something like that. It wasn't that much.
Like in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like an average amount, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's nothing. Well, Amy, I'm a gigantic
I'm a
Viking.
barkeep.
That is not
Okay.
a lot of beer.
Fair enough.
It's enough to be a problem.
No,
Just
I
saying.
know. For me, that's
Now
about
I'll
10
get
or
very
12.
drunk.
We
I
gotta
was
do
gonna say,
that.
I mean, I'd like 15 bottles on Saturday, so I don't know where you go in
Yeah,
sevens a
no,
lot.
15 is definitely
When
can be a
the
problem.
recorded intervention edition today.
No?
15 beers is nothing. I mean, that's just a night out.
Yeah, but see, I don't drink
Plus
much,
shots
though.
as well. I mean, I had a lot of shots on Saturday as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you drink all the time, but I rarely do. So I don't have
I
that
drink at the
tolerance.
weekends. Oh no, yeah, I'm not as good as I could. I mean, when I was younger, I used to drink a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
We drink like a bottle of vodka before going out.
Oh, no.
I just feel like
That's actual drinking. Yeah, I wasn't drinking anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do that
Coincidentally,
now.
Well, I just feel like I'll sometimes get like an iced coffee or something, and
Uh-huh.
then I'll just like sip on one of those a whole afternoon. So the idea of what if you had that, but there were 6 others of them, and you're getting them in almost one sitting, and I'm like, whoa, that just feels like that would be a lot. But I,
Oh,
Then it's a
you're talking
7-Eleven
tank.
supersize.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Amy. You're a female, so you don't have an on-off valve like I do. You see, and you ladies are always concerned about leaking, so you take every bathroom opportunity. You don't pass one. You see.
it's called breaking the dam.
Yeah. I got a
Women,
valve.
ladies, and our oil
You know,
fans,
I can
always
hold a
leaking.
gallon or 4 or 5, no problem.
it's kind of like a camel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't have the hump though. That would be
No,
problematic, I think. You know. Have you ever had a beer in your life, girls?
No,
No. Yeah.
I had a nice coffee.
Well, you
It
know,
was
it's
nice.
not illegal. As
It's
far as
not
the
illegal.
Bible is concerned, it just says don't become drunkard. You know, don't do that.
That's right.
Jesus turns water into wine, and sometimes Coors Light.
Right? Well, I mean, there's nothing illegal about it. You know, I mean,
No,
like I said, I hardly ever drink anyway.
The consumption of beer or alcohol, just kind of just an innate aversion to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just
You don't.
I'm not trying to convince you or convert you or corrupt you. No.
I get that.
I don't feel corrupted.
I
Good.
did get a
Good.
nice
Also,
iced coffee though. Oh, I really like it. There's this one place, and usually they have like these milk coffees and milk teas and stuff. But like during the week, they have a special where it's like half price on one of them,
Uh-huh.
and it's a Blue Mountain coffee. And I'm like, oh, I've heard that's really popular in Japan, but I've never really found it over here.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
a
we
lot
have to
of
try
that.
it out.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
drinking
got
that
one
right
and-
now. Matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
Blue
good,
Mountain.
right?
That's
I like it.
stuff made with fat fruit?
It's supposed to be from a mountain Kilimanjaro.
I thought she was in Jamaica.
I guess
Where the
that's
killer
Blue
monkeys
Mountain.
are.
That's right. Yeah, you got to watch out for them monkeys. Yeah. No, you're right though. Blue Mountain coffee is super popular in Japan. Like I said, I'm drinking it right now.
Nice. It has a really it's got a rich flavor, but it's kind of mellow and not too bitter, not too acidic.
No,
so
that's right.
I thought it made a really great milk tea, except coffee.
Well,
And,
I only
oh,
drink
I
it
love
black.
that.
I don't put cream or sugar in my coffee. So if something that isn't wicked bitter is kind of nice, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy those flavors a bit more.
Are you
Yeah.
enjoying
My
the
coffee like I like my
conversation, Tim? Go
big
ahead.
tits.
Oh, big what?
yes. Who doesn't like talking about beer?
It's okay. It's
I
okay, everybody.
that.
Alan is an
Beers and
ornithologist.
boobs.
He's talking about birds. Okay. I saved it. It's good. It's good. Tim, our conversations are getting a little bit off topic, so maybe you would like
sorry.
to once again remind us what a Melvin is. Now, we know what a Melvin is, but and I've always been curious,
Melvin.
what exactly is the
Right.
joke here? Because, you know, Melvin
What's
is
his
the thing.
The
favorite?
name Melvin actually comes from the first issue of Mad Magazine,
Mhm.
which as a kid they had a card series of every single Mad cover, right?
Yeah.
And that was one of the cards. It was like two parents cowering in the background, this menacing shadow, and this little kid picking his nose. And one of the parents is like, "It's ugly," and the other parents are like, "It's hideous," and the little kid picking his nose is like, "It's Melvin." Just kind of, I don't know. I made a character called Melvin back in middle school, and
It just stuck.
it stuck. And then
I see.
like your boy Zach was crowdfunding, and people were making comic books, and I just kind of dug them up.
Okay. You
And
also realize
I
that
had just seen
Melvin
the John
isn't.
Carter movie.
Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense then. But you'd also realize that Melvin is a wedgie, but from the front.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's also the name of a punk band called the Melvins.
The Melvins. That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Which they're not my favorite band in the world, but that's all right.
But just keep in mind, your absolute ultimate claim to fame is that Bill and Ted indeed Melvined death.
That's still the only line from those movies that is still funny as that. The death just kind of looks at God and goes, "They Melvined me."
They Melvined me. Yeah.
You'd have to
Besides
talk
that,
to
those movies are
the writers
terrible now.
about
They can
that.
pull that off.
I mean, it's funny. And in the first movie, the funniest thing was the little dude they had playing Napoleon. He was great.
Yeah. You just look at his face when he's being berated by the people of that Ziggy Piggy.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell?
I actually wasn't a big fan of those movies. I know they're supposed to be my generation, but yeah, I
Right.
just didn't care for them.
I just kind of find those characters to be like they're very one-dimensional.
Yeah,
That's the
that's the joke. I get it. But it's like later we had that. What is that? Ashton Cooper? Cooper? Yeah,
Kucher?
Cushion. Ashton Cushion. That guy.
Probably
Dude,
Oh, that guy.
where's my car? That the same type of movie, right?
Hey,
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
the problem.
Hey, the car, dude.
You never do the same joke twice.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
tell that to Hollywood, dude.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, people of my age group had Beavis and Butthead, and that was kind of like the whole joke was they were just stupid. It's kind of a rip on the TV
That was the whole
generation.
thing. Yeah. But in their
That was
stupidity,
good,
they
though.
could mock anything they wanted. And then those guys,
Mhm.
I can't remember their name, but some dudes this team ripped it off and made a thing called South Park.
I mean, South Park is funny.
South Park rules.
It does, but it is basically Bill and Ted. Not Bill and Ted. Beavis and Butthead
He was about head with a with a
with a Kenny.
with a ensemble cast. Yeah.
Are they still
Oh,
killing
yeah,
Kenny
that's bad.
regular?
No, they stopped
No.
doing that. And they also had a very anti-Semitic fat guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he's anti everything, Cartman. I think.
They
Cartman is like
he got
everything
grounded for
wrong
trying
with
to
society.
Jews.
Well, an interesting thing I got going on here, Alan. I can hear you beautiful, and it's awesome. But what I can't is see your stuff because it's not displaying. So if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Son of a bitch!
Now, girls, you laughed and acknowledged South Park, meaning you've seen South Park, but yet you've never had a beer.
Yeah, I've heard of South Park.
And
Yeah.
I've heard of beer.
50% unrelated.
Good on you, honey. 10 points. You're behind, Bill.
He has heard of beer.
I know their exact address.
You
I know their
mentioned
exact
John
home
Ted.
address
Don't
under a
like
rock. Under a rock. That's
Under
their
a
exact
rock.
home address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
Doug says from Blue Moon Cartoons, the French have some of the best comics, at least art-wise. They do.
Yeah.
Europe is killing it in comic book illustration stuff for sure.
Agreed.
They don't do superhero stuff, but they're killing it. Yeah.
That's where heavy metal comes from, and that's some of the best art in the world.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep.
Heavy
Used to
Metal
be
Magazine?
before the Turtle
Awesome.
guys bought it.
No, a lot of the board game art comes out of Europe, particularly Italy. Man, there's dudes that are doing modern takes, but basically high Renaissance art.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, the beautiful things coming out of Italy right now, dude.
now this is a
Have you
bonus
ever
book
seen
that
Metal Barons?
Oh,
a
hold
comic
on,
people.
hold on a second. Let's go over here and see. Now, with the project, he has a bonus. This is Ashcan, I'm assuming?
Yes, it's Xenodicius #1, and with proof of purchase plus a mailing address, you can have a free book.
Now we can see the parody here, or is this satire? Which is it?
Well, I was watching. I guess it'd be kind of parody, but I was watching Droids, because I hadn't seen it in years. I'm watching. And I thought if they up the maturity level of the humor, this would be an Adult Swim cartoon. I could easily
Right.
see it becoming.
Right.
So I kind of made my own, which is like Droids meets Adult Swim. And I kind of decided that it was two neighbors that hated each other, and they get their brains taken by these gray aliens. And there's no grand scheme to what these gray aliens are doing. They just do things because they're bored. So that's why they abduct people and do experiments on them.
Fair enough.
It's just they're bored. They have nothing to do.
Well, boredom is a thing.
Boredom can make you do evil stuff.
What was that, JD?
That's why,
Confession time with JD, everybody. We got Bojangles incoming. Go ahead, JD.
And sometimes boredom makes you do evil.
Sometimes boredom makes you do evil. Yeah, we have
Idle hands.
Idle hands.
Idle
is
hands,
the devil's
yeah,
playground, JD. It's an old
Right.
proverb. I know you thought you had
No
something
doubt.
original there, but it's all right.
Oh, it is
Most riots happen
You're
in the
forgiven,
summer.
my son.
That's
Yeah,
true.
boredom
The best
make
part
people
is
do
if I hand
art too.
the best part if I hand these out to the people, if somebody ever wants one, is there is an advertisement for Melvin #2 on the back.
Oh, nice. There you go.
So if they like it, they can just go and check it out. They can go check it out and get it.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. Yeah. I mean, it's a fair thing. Advertising in any way you can, I mean, is really the way you should go. But I have to tell you, JD, Johan's pretty upset.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, it was Johan was waiting for the Bojangles. I mean, he's been waiting for the Bojangles. Poor Johan.
Bojangles?
Now he's a
Sorry
foreigner,
about
JD. Be nice to the foreigners.
Sorry, man. I just haven't been able to come on.
That's fine. That's fine. How is your how's your ongoing mafia war with the Bojangles mafia happening anyway? What's going on with it? Any insight? Any new reports?
Oh yeah, we just murdered the main boss of the KFC guys, and then the KFC guys got a new boss.
Oh well, that's how it works. Yeah, you take the boss out, and then there's a new boss.
But the new boss is way more competent.
That'll be his
is he?
downfall.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, tell me about it. And there's nothing we can do about it because we just allowed them to have a new boss that's better.
Yeah, yeah.
We should have kept the last one alive.
And we know how much KFC's kicking it. So, you know.
Also, we had to literally kill a cat because he tried to blow up our store again.
Uh-huh.
You had to kill a cat? What?
Just shh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was an arsonist.
The cat was an arsonist. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's sleeping with the fishes.
He's sleeping with the fishes. I'm going to give you 5 points for that, JD. Just so you know.
When he wakes up, he'll have something
no,
to eat.
Bill, you shut up. You have no points.
Yeah, that's where cats like to sleep.
I gave you.
Go to hell, Chester.
If I have some extra points to give out, you can have mine.
Oh, hey now. No undermining the host.
I make my own points, damn it.
That's true. Just write them down in your art. I got 50 points. Screw you, JD.
I got 50 million fucking points, you motherfucker.
It's been 15 minutes. Okay, you're safe.
Yeah. Well, I just urbanized. I didn't really vocalize.
Hey, what's Melvin's eye color again? I don't have time to check my copy.
Blue.
Oh, blue. Gotcha.
Blue with little silver twinkles.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. It's like
There we go.
JoJo's something adventure.
Melvin's Stuff Ride Escapade. Isn't that so? Is this a musical comic book? Is that what it's about?
Should be.
Is it like a song and dance thing?
Oh no, I haven't. It's not a musical, but
Melvin
maybe I'll put that. I'll put that on the maybe board.
No.
Maybe.
Nobody.
Yeah, put a thumbtack in that, and put my initials on there in case it's a hit. I want.
Credit.
Yeah, I want money if it's a hit.
Oh, okay.
Just so people know who to blame.
Yeah.
Hey, blame me all the way to the bank, baby. So is Melvin's a post-apocalyptic wonderland? And that's the starting. That's the first line to the song right there. It's a poke-apocalyptic. I said poke-apocalyptic. You know what that means?
Apocalyptic. That means
Yeah.
the Germans are coming. You bastard.
Scheiße, Manelli. Yeah.
It's not
Did you want
springtime
to
for Hitler in Germany, okay?
Oh, Bill, you're making it hard for me not to give you points. Damn it.
I know. I used Mel Brooks and I slurred like 3 different kind of ethnicities in that one statement.
Oh man,
yes, you did. You did.
I should have gotten Mel Brooks level points for that.
That's
that
true.
was like
All right,
blazing.
fine. I'll give you another 11. You're up to 13. He's leading. Damn it.
It's like Blazing Saddle on a kosher pretzel.
Make it rain points.
Yeah, make it rain. You know what you could do? You can have German potato salad and then live in New York and be a Jewish person, have a deli, and say, it's Jewish potato salad.
Well, it is.
Well, it's not. It's German.
Did you ever see that clip where that comedian made Pauly Shore get up and almost leave?
Pauly Shore? Is he not mummified yet?
Well, he's still around. Some guy talked about how German coleslaw had bits of bacon in it, and the joke was, "Wow, what a nice way to tell Jewish people that you don't want them at your picnic." And he literally got up and almost walked out.
Why?
Oh, poor Paulie.
Because he's Jewish, I guess.
Was that bad of a joke?
I guess so. The footage, he literally gets up and walks out, and then he kind of comes back, but he's like, you can tell he's a little pissed off.
Contract said 20 minutes, Paulie. Get your ass back out there.
That's right. I almost told a really dark Jew joke, but I would have gotten in trouble. Yeah. Although, all joking aside, I did see Paulie recently. He did like a little 10-minute skit where he was Richard Simmons. It was pretty good.
I never really found him that funny.
No, because he's not funny. He's not funny at all. He's an irritant, and that's the funny. Because he's
related to people.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Yeah. Hey,
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shtick got old pretty fast.
Oh, immediately. Yeah, Pauly Shore was the most annoying thing. I mean, because you know what he was trying to pull something off, which Rubens pulled off really well with the Pee-wee Herman character, right? The Pee-wee Herman character and the Pauly Shore character are going after the same thing, but Pauly can't do what Rubens can do, right? Because the Pee-wee Herman character is freaking brilliant, right?
I thought Pauly was just like the spaced out surfer. It was like his gift.
Yeah, but he was trying to go for the not blue, super clean things that like Ruben was going for, and he was trying to be this weird, annoying character that was lovable, but he just didn't hit it right. Give me young Einstein any day.
Give me Carrot Top.
It's like the only person I'm here to tell jokes to is Elrod. It's weird. It's the only one that gets them. Yahoo Serious, baby.
Armoron got that one. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Armoron's laughing off screen.
Lauren's laughing on the inside.
Now, girls, have you ever seen yourself some Yahoo Serious?
Oh my!
I've heard of Yahoo Serious, but I don't know any of this stuff.
Biodome?
That would be Pauly Shore. That's not the Yahoo Serious.
That's a different.
Young Einstein.
Young Einstein.
That's a different annoying person.
It's a different annoying person. But I mean, he's better than Pauly though. It's the same shtick, but it's cooler. Now maybe it's just because of the Australian accent. I don't know.
Man.
No, that's another dude as well.
Oh,
now
man.
the Encino Man is the same dude that was in Biodome with Pauly Shore though. So you're getting closer.
It was Frasier, right?
Yeah. I think that movie was pretty good, but only because Pauly Shore was not the main focus of the movie.
Maybe, yeah. But no, Yahoo Serious is an Australian Pauly Shore. but he had the advantage of being Australian. And it was around somewhat of the time of the craze of Crocodile Dundee was a thing.
Mhm.
And Crocodile Dundee was this ultra
guy
wicked
was
cool
dead.
dude, right?
For one
Before he
movie.
died.
He's an Australian
That's
legend,
annoying.
an icon even.
Oh.
Do you have a
Unfortunately,
Crocodile
the
Dundee
sequel sucked.
Day armor on?
Yeah.
You lost him at Yahoo Serious.
Okay, yeah. I was muted.
He's got his own restaurant. He does Paul Hogan's, or it's Paul's Hoagies.
No, we don't celebrate anything Paul Hogan-ish anymore because he's kind of like he fled the country to avoid paying taxes.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good
He
man.
Connery did.
He Connery
But he's
did,
kind of
yeah.
forgotten.
Oh, that's too bad. But he was wicked awesome, though. Come on. Paul Hogan was cool as shit, dude.
For one movie.
Yeah. I think he did too. Yeah.
He did quite a few movies. He did one where he was pretending to be gay to avoid paying taxes.
Oh. So it was
Where you got the idea?
He's a method
Yeah,
actor.
the guy from The
Precognition.
Castle. If you ever seen that that other Australian movie, The Castle.
The Castle. No.
Yeah.
No, don't know that one.
But yeah, it was like he was with one other guy, and they decided to become gay to avoid paying taxes or something. I don't know.
Oh, that was like Captain
didn't see
Kirk
it.
and Kevin Spader. Didn't they do that?
Don't know, but
Sounds like a
And
plan.
then Spader was on Star Trek.
yeah, let me find the name of the
I don't think
movie.
they had
I
taxes
think
in
it
the
was called
Federation.
Boston Legal. Denny Crane.
Let's see. He was he was in Flipper,
I might have to
and they
go
did a
about
Flipper remake.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
about early,
yeah,
guys.
Strange Bedfellows. It was the name of the movie.
I see.
It sounds like there's thunder going on around where I'm
Yeah,
living.
they have claimed desperately needed tax relief and now must convince a tax
guys.
inspector of their status as a gay couple.
Oh, I see.
Good night, JD.
Yeah.
JD, did you
That
say
almost
something,
sound-
dude? What's up?
He said there was a
That almost
thunderstorm
sounds like I
rolling in,
pronounce you Chuck and Mark.
and that he's got to go. Bye.
Oh, bye.
He was also in Mega Piranha.
I'll be honest with you. I think it was a gang rumble at Bojangles.
It probably was. It probably was.
You got the call.
Wow, Johan
The,
can do sexy girls. I didn't know that.
The gang warlord needed to be there
That's right.
to, strategize.
Right.
Yeah,
Get on down here, fella.
Right.
I
They
didn't
go
think
over
you were
terms of
allowed
what
to do
weapons to
sexy
bring to the
girls
Rumble.
in Indonesia. I thought that was illegal.
Yeah, it depends what kind of sexy, I think.
Oh,
As long as
I
they're wearing.
see. He knows the
Yeah.
loopholes. Oh, good man. All right.
Yeah, of course, man.
Well, that comedian, what was that? That comedian who, with the Jeff Dunham, wasn't allowed to use Ahmed the Undead Terrorist in Indonesia.
Really? That's his best
He
character.
had to change. Yeah, he had to change it to Ahmed the French Terrorist.
Though. Fair. Thanks,
Which
Bill.
one? Which one? Oh,
I didn't. Someone else is enjoying the sound effects.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have the special for sound effects, though.
Aw.
You gotta look it up. There's a part where he slips and says Ahmed, and then he kind of pauses, and with the puppet he goes, "I think you need to get the hell out of here." Because apparently there were guards on each side of the stage.
Oh, wow.
Just in case
Yeah, you got to watch out in certain countries, man. But no, Dunham, Johan, is a ventriloquist. And he does, I don't know if I'd use the word racy, but slightly inappropriate comedy
Slightly
with his
wooden.
puppets.
Somehow he's the number one comic in the Middle East, though.
He's funny, dude. Dunham's good, dude. He ain't no Terry Fader, though.
Are there many ventriloquists in Japan?
Never seen one.
Huh. I feel like
You mean they don't like wander the villages like ventriloquists and any?
Well, it would probably be considered some kind of evil spirit infestation, and they would end up being boiled alive. But so You know.
Okay, so
So they're creeped out by it like I am.
They have they have no history of it. They have none. Yeah. Whereas down in with the Malaysian peoples in various places, they have this great shadow puppet history. Actually.
right.
Yeah.
Shadow puppet.
Well, they do that in Japan too, right?
Is it
With
from
those like
Java?
Well, I mean shadow puppet as in literally black, two-dimensional drawings of stuff that they do in front of a lighted background.
It's not the evil. Don't get it confused with evil Muppets. That's dark puppets.
Right. Nor
I
nor
think
the
it's
things you
from
do with your
Java.
hands.
It's
mainly.
Wayang.
Yeah. Well,
Wayang, it's
but it's a beautiful thing, though, dude.
yeah.
Oh no, Japan used to do like little comic strips, right? And they would narrate them.
Yeah, and you still have the old grandpas do that. It's really cool. They'll go out to the
The
elementary
first
schools.
superhero came from that,
They
right?
basically have like but they have a big yeah, you're right. They have like a big stack of well oversized cards, and on the back of the previous card or the next card, they have the story, and it has a nice art on the card, and they'll read the story, then they'll bring the new one forward, continue reading the story. So it's it's a really cool thing, and they still do it. They still do it. And it's always some old grandpa going out to the schools and reading to the kids. So.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, it
How
is
long
nice.
has that tradition been around, do you think?
Oh, centuries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old thing. Yeah.
Cool.
It is cool.
Where the first caped superhero comes from.
It is. I can't remember his name. Golden something.
Golden something, yeah. He's like a skeleton face and a golden body.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But yeah, no, you're right, 100%. And he was super popular back way like 100 years ago, right? Very popular character. But yeah, Japanese every culture has their own kind of visual entertainment, right?
Sure. Ways of telling stories with characters that really can't be pulled off with, actors and like masks and things like that. Something a little more fantastic.
No, yeah, no. I mean that's where art comes in that regard. Yeah, for sure. The Japanese got a bunch of things they do like that old time entertainment. See, when the Tokugawa regime shut down Japan like 400 years ago, they basically just shut it down because they wanted complete control. There's bad things came out of that, but at the same time, there's no war, there's no fighting. So during that period, the Japanese developed a lot of kind of social things like the tea ceremonies, the various the card shows and the various kabuki stuff, and just tons of things were developed that were all cultural things during that period. So,
Have you been watching the Shogun miniseries on Hulu?
I refuse.
Oh,
Refuse?
Chester is experiencing the Shogun.
I am.
Directly.
Chester's living it, and he's a big Richard Gable.
That's true. That's true. Well, no,
He's the
I'm
real-
done. I'm done with Disney. Just so you know, 100%. I don't care what they do. I'm not involved myself with it. One and
The
two,
only
I
part
know they're going to
ruin it?
ruin it because that is a real thing. That's based on a true story, right? And actually, the
Yeah.
place where the boat landed is just like 20 minutes north of me, right?
Really?
Cool.
Yeah. And basically that whole story is about a friendship that developed between this young captain and the young shogun, right? That's the whole story is about their friendship. And
I mean, it is based on a book.
yeah, but it's based on real life. I mean,
Real life,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
I mean, we
Change
have
the names.
photography.
That's awesome.
And I know they're going to ruin it.
That place now.
They're going to make it all about a
Yeah.
girl. I guarantee you.
Are there any good renditions of that story that might be available in the West?
Sure.
More about it, or
Came out in the early 80s. Or no,
Richard
late
Gable.
70s. Late 70s.
Which is good.
James Clavell.
The Shogun miniseries, yeah.
oh, neat.
Yeah,
This
you don't
one's just as
remember?
good, I would argue.
Is the I think I remember. I know it, but
Richard Chamberlain.
No, I was
Chamberlain.
going for the age thing again with the girls. They didn't bite.
Oh,
They're smart.
No,
They're
no.
smart.
They are.
They are. I have yet
It's,
been
it's a
able
wonder
to
why they're still here. They're not really that
dupe
smart.
them. That's fair. Good job, Bill. Minus 10
Thank
points.
you. Yeah! Rocking out like a Neil Young.
Oh, don't bring up Neil Young. God.
Neil Young loves Rob Liefeld, and together
Oh man,
they
minus a million points right
win.
there.
Yeah, it's true. Minus a million points for Bill.
You know the Neil Young comic graphic novels being done by Rob Liefeld. You can get it today at your Walmart. Comes with all your favorite tracks, like I owned a hot dog stand down at the beach. Pinko commies, Republicans. That's the one. Somebody stop me.
I think you should convert to drugs.
I tried. I tried. I don't live in a place where they're legal. I'm in one of the few states where it's not all legalized yet.
Oh, really?
It's like legal in 42 states now, I think.
Well, I live in Asia, and they basically give you a week to get yourself in order, and then they execute you. So,
Awesome.
Yeah. No drugs.
They don't F around over there.
They do not play around here. No, they do not. How about you, Rabbit? What is the drug du jour over there in Britain?
Depends who you talk to. I would say weed, probably, but that's just me.
How do you guys get marijuana in that little northern island? How does that happen?
Get off drug dealers.
They grow it, Chester.
Do they? I mean, America's easy. They just kind of walk across the border with it, from down there.
Some people
Colombia.
grow it, yeah, but most people just get it off someone who sells it. Drug dealers.
I figured it'd be some
Like
kind
I say,
of
it depends what
synthetic.
you're after.
I'm not after anything. Drugs are
in a
for
part
kids.
of my country in Sumatra,
yeah,
marijuana is a cooking spice.
Nice. There you go.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, it has been around in that area of the world for quite a while, Yeah.
So if I go to a Sumatran restaurant, they'll have brownies. Is that what they're saying?
In Aceh, in Aceh.
Yeah.
I think
But you know what I mean, Johan. They don't play around with drugs here in Asia, dude. They're very serious.
Yeah, but yeah.
I know, in certain countries over there, they don't arrest you; they just shoot you.
Little known fact: the character Chong was from Sumatra.
Who?
Cheech and Chong.
Do not listen to Bill ever, Johan.
It's okay. Look it up, Cheech and Chong.
Was he really from Sumatra?
Oh, you sucker! That was easy.
See,
Gotcha.
Johan.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to help you out. So don't
You thought he was
listen to Bill.
serious, and then bam, he
He's
got
a
you.
white guy, so But
For one.
he's
Yeah.
eternally looking for Dave, though. It's concerning.
He's-
Freaking
right?
crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will colonize your house. That's about as far as I go, though, because I don't have a lot of.
Doesn't have a lot of drive. Like,
I don't have a lot of troops
you
or
colonized
motivation.
my couch for about a week. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of motivation to conquer.
It was real funny. Yeah.
It was. I like the "You Wake My Eye" song. I'll still enjoy that every now and then.
My favorite is the Mexican American.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Mexican American. Something. It was good.
Don't go to high
Up in
school
Smoke had been their best movie.
Yeah.
with girls named Debbie. Yeah.
Melissa, you're not displaying, by the way. If you could drop and come back
What
in
would
real
you
quick.
say?
You were displaying, but you're not now. So Tim, just give us a real quick recap of Melvin and what he is and what he does, please.
He's a mercenary. In the first issue, he's hired to save a princess from a dangerous cult. Second issue, is basically him trying to get her back to her father's. They crash. In order to get the parts that they need to fix the ship, they have to save this town that's in ruins from the cult. And hopefully, after I've delivered all the packages to all the people back the third campaign, I will have a Melvin 3 campaign. Melvin 3 special edition, which I'll make sure to add an extra story to that.
How's that coming?
Well, I'm starting to send out packages again, so it's going okay.
Oh, good. That's good. So he's
How's
basically
it?
a space mercenary.
It's sci-fi. Okay.
Yeah.
Mercenary, yeah. I didn't realize how much that John Carter movie basically influenced the book until I actually thought about it. Like, holy crap!
I know. Well, things influence us. I was also thinking of Jane Day when you said that from Firefly. No.
I mean, like Alice is a red Martian. You know, Deja Thoris was a red Martian. I'm like, oh wow.
Now that's
True
interesting.
that.
Why haven't they done more with her in Hollywood? Because here you have a female queen who's strong, powerful, and independent. Why haven't we seen more Deja Thoris?
They did. They called her
no
Princess
idea.
Leia.
What did they call it, Owen?
They called her Princess Leia.
Oh, fair.
I mean, like, to be fair, the Mars series actually did influence Star Wars. So before Princess Leia, there was Deja Thoris.
True. Well, everything influenced Star Wars. To be fair.
I think they made a
To be
John
fair-
Carter Mars movie a while ago,
They did.
but nobody
Yes,
got to see it.
that's the movie that I like that actually got me to pick up the book series.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because the movie wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah.
There is a conspiracy, the theory that Disney deliberately wanted the John Carter to fail because they wanted to buy Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had that movie out.
That's why they
before-
didn't advertise it, because like about the time it was supposed to come out, were finishing the deal on Star Wars. They dumped everything else.
Which is what
That's why they didn't
do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they didn't put any money into Tron either, because the same reason.
They're making a sequel to that.
I thought they
One
actually
coming out of that.
they had just bought Star Wars and they put out the John Carter movies as they advertised it as the series that inspired Star Wars.
Oh, I
That
see.
movie is
Oh, that is cool what
there's
you're
so
doing
many
there, honey.
things.
Good job, honey.
But they finally lost the rights to it. Someone else will do a better version, probably. Hopefully.
Supposedly they're going to have a television series of John Carter on Disney Plus.
Oh wow, that'll go over well.
Well, Disney doesn't have it anymore. They lost it.
Really?
And that answers your earlier question why they haven't done anything. Is because the Edgar Rice Burroughs estate owns the rights still. They don't let everybody play ball with it. With
Alan,
Grant
you're
Morrison.
not displaying anymore, by the way. Just so
The
you
movie
guys
they
know.
did is public domain. All the other books are owned.
Oh, I see. Alan
So they
has,
couldn't do anything else.
has a seed of wisdom for us. He says, Mexican American, get to be in Spanish. Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Okay.
I think it would have been funnier if you said C, but
See.
that you get it? It's like a double entendre.
Oh, okay.
Because it's also a word.
I made an English joke. I'm proud.
Bravo!
Thank you.
And it was about another language.
Self high five.
It was. So it has layers.
We're proud
It's
of you,
got
Tim.
layers, Amy. Layers.
It's complex.
It's like an onion.
Like an onion.
Ogres are like onions. They got layers.
A comedic
You ever hear somebody say they don't like parfait?
Go away, donkey.
You've been cavorting with dragons. Okay. Let's see here. Lucas pulled a Zack Schneider a la Rebel Moon. That's fine. Gregory wanted to do a Flash Gordon movie, but he's a hack like Zack. Oh, fair enough. We got a Hollywood hate here from Alan. Just
Well, I mean, George Lucas wanted to do a Flash Gordon movie. That's why he ended up doing Star Wars.
King Features was like, nah. And then a year later, they're like, oh, crap.
Francis Ford Coppola. Well, it went to him to try, and he said, "Nah."
Nah. Yeah. Well, if you read George's original script, and you realize there was a large team of suits that kept George in line, you will start to understand how Star Wars became a thing. And in truth, if it wasn't for Williams' score and those amazing editors in the editing booth, Star Wars would never hit like it did.
That's
I could
probably
imagine
true.
Star Wars with a disco soundtrack.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
about right. Yeah.
that's what George wanted.
Yeah.
They did make a Star Wars song. Unfortunately.
Miko.
I think there's more to the story because they were all like this. They all went to the same school, or Spielberg and Lucas and all those guys, and they were all friends. Spielberg's I mean, he's been slacking here recently, but come on, the guy's a freaking amazing director. And I have a feeling there was a little bit of nepotism going on when it comes to George.
So, if the script wasn't
Uh,
good, why did they sign on? Was he proved to be a good director?
I just said, I think there was a bit of nepotism going on. Yeah.
Probably because people kind of liked American Graffiti, so.
And that was a solid movie. It was a solid movie.
And it was a big hit, so he had carte blanche to do whatever he wanted after that. So.
And he got his buddies
I want to do
over there
Flash
pushing for him,
Gordon with Nick Nolte. You gotta get Nick Nolte, and we're gonna do Flash Gordon. And they're like, nope. All right, I'll get Mark Hamill. He's a terrible actor.
I know he pulled off a snotty kid pretty well.
Yeah, he still does, right?
To give Mark his credit though, his Joker is freaking epically eternal, dude.
To be fair, every other voice he does is pretty much the Joker voice.
Well, what have you? But that Joker voice is freaking epic. It is.
It is.
But that's okay. We're getting Joker the musical now with Lady Gaga, which she's a monster, so it's kind of perfect. But how many people here think that who's going to be the main character? Is it going to be Gaga or is it going to be Joker? Phoenix's Joker, and is it going to be true to the comic where the Joker basically warps this psychiatrist's mind so much that she becomes a psychiatrist?
He's not a psychiatrist this time.
It's not got anything
She's
to
one of
do
the
with
patients.
that, yeah.
She's one of the patients
different.
in the hospitals he's in.
Oh,
And it's not based on the comics like the original. It's a proper movie. I reckon it'll be not about them. It'll be about the story. But the original Joker movie that came out was freaking amazing. Probably the best.
It was.
That kind of movie I've seen. But they need to stick to that and not do all the superhero crap.
Yeah, but if you have Lady Gaga as the main character and she's warping the Joker, and that's what it looks like in the trailer, you're going to get wicked
warping
pushback.
her.
That's just the trailer. How do you know from a trailer?
We don't. I said if.
I don't think that'll be what it's about at all. I think they know exactly what they're doing with it.
Maybe. The first one was good. It is fair.
Have you seen Pete Holmes as Batman firing Joker?
John Holmes? What?
Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes.
I almost got a chuckle from someone. Who was that?
That was pretty hilarious.
Thank you. Yeah. But anyway, Pete Holmes, go ahead.
It was like I said, it was a pretty funny skit. He basically walks out and says, "I prefer the Leto Joker." Walks away. They're basically ripping on the Joker movie.
Well, Leto's Joker was not great.
I mean, we'll never know because they cut him out of the entire movie.
Yeah, I was going to say, you never actually got to see him do it.
That's true. I mean, they were trying something different like they are doing with the Joker movie. That's fair. And maybe they should have just let it go.
As well.
Well, then maybe they should have just went with it and seen, because you're right. If we'd seen him do the whole shtick, it might have been pretty good.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, the Joker as an actual clown at a hospital was like Scarecrow actually playing the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, wow. Oh, whatever. I do hope it's good, though, Rabbit, because I did enjoy the first one, but I can't stand Lady Gaga, dude. I cannot stand.
I don't care about her at all. She's a singer, but she's not. Well, I mean, we'll see what it's like. I mean, you never know. I thought there's a lot of people I don't like, and then you see them in things, you're like, actually, they did a really good job. So
that's fair.
Depends how they're directed more than anything.
Yeah, that's true. I like Ron Perlman, but when he's on screen, I'm usually love his character. That's true.
I like Ron Perlman and stuff, but I don't like him in. He's weird. There's a lot of things I don't like him in.
Well, I've seen a
You
bunch
could all
of
say
stuff.
that the Joker movie is probably better than the Batman.
Uh,
I thought the Batman was the best Batman movie I've seen since Nolan's Batman. To be
yeah,
honest.
Batman was pretty solid. Sans the Batman. I don't know. I don't know which
They
is
could have
better,
used
Batman or Joker.
more action.
I mean, as far as a character study, Joker was certainly better.
As a movie, the Joker is a better movie by far because
But
it's
they
a
have
proper
Prince
film.
in it.
Whereas Batman
Oh my
is still
God.
just a Batman movie. It's not actually a movie.
Batman's like a TV series.
Yeah, but Colin Farrell, dude.
Yeah, have you the
I
new
kinda
Joker,
get
the
that
new
they're trying
Penguin
to
movie
do-
coming out looks great.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it.
I
man.
kind of get that they are. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I kind of get that they're trying to do more of a detective part, but he's still the Batman. So maybe they should have put a little more action, like a.
There was loads of action in it. What are you on about?
The problem is that they
It was
took
like-
too much. They took too much time getting to all the
That's
different
I
things.
don't know. That's what made it good. It was a proper movie with proper investigation and proper plot development and everything. That's what I like in movies.
Yeah, I think
The others are just like like the whole argument about how shit Marvel movies all are. They're all the same, just crap movies.
they're all popular
That wasn't a
indie
crap
films,
movie.
dude, yeah.
Exactly. Whereas the Batman wasn't done like that. It was done like a movie.
Right.
Good
And-
cinematography. Good. Good
problem
build-ups.
is, problem
ahead,
is, the runtime. The runtime was really too long,
Mm.
and I think they tried to put too much in all at once.
Are Americans afraid of long movies? Because this
No,
seems to be a theme
I
I've
don't
noticed.
agree with him at all, Rabbit. I like the movie.
So I liked the movie, but I just felt there's like about 15 minutes too long. If they would have been able to shave out 15 minutes, I think it probably would have been excellent.
Well, a good movie, you don't notice the time.
That's
you
true.
know?
That
I
is
didn't
true.
notice the time. I thought it was great.
Yeah. Well, the thing I'm waiting for with the next one is this, because in the first movie we don't get anything of Batman. I mean, you basically have Goth Boy who doesn't say much playing Batman, and the theory is that in the next film we're going to get Batman. He's evolving. We'll see. But this is the same thing that happened with Daisy Ridley's. What was that? Her Star Wars character's name? Ray. When we saw the first movie, everyone was like,
Mary Sue.
Yeah, well, it became that. But when we saw the first movie, we were like, all right, well, what's to that? Well, they're going to develop it, and we're going to find out she was one of Luke Skywalker's students or something like that. There was a lot of theories going around for the next movie, and then we got a jackass with a round head come in and say, "Ha! I'm going to disappoint every single one of you." Intentionally.
Yeah, that
Give
guy,
you what you're asking for.
that guy should never be allowed to make films.
No, it was shit, dude.
He's terrible.
Ryan Johnson, you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roundhead. But I mean, we'll see, because if Matt Reeves doesn't develop the Batman character, his character more in the second one, it's gonna fail, dude.
Well, I mean, we're not getting that for a while, are we? So we're getting the Penguin movie first. So we'll see how he does with that, I feel like. If that's still good, if that's still on the same kind of level, then I think we've got a good idea of what the new Batman movie will probably
And I
be
think
like.
the Penguin thing's a
Robin,
series, like a
all
mini
Robin all the time.
It's a series.
Robin, more Robin. We want Burt Ward back, do we? All right.
Everybody
said it
loves
was
a
going to be
crime
Robin
drama.
in the next one.
Did they? Oh, I didn't know that.
There hasn't been a
What do you
Robin
guys
in
think
the
about the
Batman movie for ages, has there?
Catwoman there, or Catgirl? What do you think about her?
She was alright.
I thought she was pretty good.
She was unneeded, but she was there. Like, she didn't even have to be Catwoman, right? Because she's just like random person.
Right, but she was slinky sexy, though. She was.
Yeah.
Good for
Was
Batman.
Was she a thief in the movie, or was
Well,
she...
of course they
Kinda.
can't let villains be villains anymore. So she's a thief because of circumstance. She's forced into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like the modern comic Catwoman where she's like, I'm a thief because I got to feed people. My cats need cat food.
They can't. Hollywood can't allow villains just to be villainous, right? And
then she
with
had to
woke
make that
idiots, it's so spread that even the idiots over at WotC that do Dungeons and Dragons are trying to legitimize orcs, which only existence
Yeah, I
is
read
just
about
be
that.
an evil enemy. Dumbasses.
But it was Frank
thing in
Miller
the
who
D&D
did that
weirdness.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
What was that, Elrod?
Other than she had to make that one line about rich people and
Frank
privilege.
Miller did that Catwoman.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you're
Batman
right,
Year
Tim.
One
They had to get
into,
that crack in on white people. You're right. Yeah.
Oh god, it was just as bad as that line from that Ant-Man movie about like socialism.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to be funny
Yeah, but
about it. And, like,
it fit
oh, come on.
Catwoman's character at least because of where she lived and stuff. It's like, yeah, she's dumb and she lives in the streets and she'd probably talk like that.
I didn't see it.
If you have a couple days, it's pretty good.
The new one.
Yeah, it's a fair watch, dude.
Yeah. Might get some time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth a watch. I mean, you know.
You get 3 days off, you'll have just enough time to watch it.
Yeah, if I have that time, I'll probably spend it doing something productive.
But just keep in mind, I
Yeah,
love
watching
B
Batman.
movies. So
There you go.
Well, I mean, if you like bad movies, there's creature features on YouTube.
oh, I love Creature Feature. I watch it all the time. I still haven't figured out what that Rob Zombie reject girl is doing or why she exists, but I'm here for it.
Tangela?
Yeah.
Tangela's like his ward or something. She just is around causing mischief or something. That's just...
Well, I was kind of
He's
going
there
for
for
the fact that
you.
she's kind of a hottie.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why she's there.
That's why she's there. Oh, you figured it out. Took me
Yeah.
years.
It's like because YouTube clicks.
Mm-hmm.
The super chats.
It is weird how you get these goth kind of dark evil girl characters that can be so hot though. It's like I don't know what's up with that. It's like my brain is saying no, but other parts are saying yes.
It's the femme fatale supposed to do.
In a way, yeah. She's a dangerous thing. Yeah. Well, that's where that's how Harley Quinn became a thing. You know. At least the director of this film realizes how dumb it is that you have a psychiatrist is now a badass who can take out black op fighters. Yeah. Oh my God, I hate Harley Quinn. All right, anyway.
Suicide Squad, where they made her like a super ninja.
Oh, dude, it's that character is so ridiculous. She was created in the Batman TV show, the animated one, which was awesome. And she's just simply Joker's girlfriend, so that he would have the
Well, she was
not
like a one-off character, and it just kind of, for some reason, stuck.
because she's super wicked cute. But making her a badass is so weird, dude. She's a psychiatrist.
What was that one movie that was supposed to be the Harley Quinn movie, and it was I thought it was awful.
Oh,
Birds of Prey.
She's supposed to, like,
Name them.
she broke up with the Joker. She didn't tell anybody, so everyone was still afraid of her or something.
Well, she's like a lesbian now, so you know that's better
geez,
somehow.
really?
Yeah. What did Cartman say? Put a chick in it and make her gay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Did you know Disney tried to? She wanted to sue the creators of
Kennedy?
South Park after that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know how many people have tried to sue those guys over the years, dude?
Probably a lot.
They must have a wicked legal team. Yeah, they must. Yeah.
Well, there's an actual reason why we don't see the one about Scientology as much.
Oh well.
Make sure of that.
They sue anyone who even whispers their name. Yeah.
Not so much anymore, because the internet kind of was their downfall.
Was it?
Because they couldn't keep out all the information to just, the floods of anonymous sources.
It's just a cult of personality after all, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
L. Ron Hubbard. Dianetics.
L. Rod.
I read that.
L. Rod Hubbard.
Now he's a closet too.
They were successful though. You got to give them credit there. They're one of the most. Them and the Moonies. Those guys. That's a cult, and boy, did they make money.
Oh, I saw some of them the other day.
Moonies.
Entire cult based on mooning people.
They were they're selling like earrings or jewelry or something now. They had like a box and they opened it and it had like little trinkets. So I was like, oh, they're always selling something.
Yeah, no, they do. Well, the thing is, I don't know why exactly it is, but the Oriental people, I mean the Mongoloid people, they're more susceptible to cultish behavior than any of the other racial groups. I don't know why this is, but it is. And therefore, Asia is full. There are thousands of cults over here, dude. Thousands.
Oh,
It's insane.
yeah, I agree.
I wish I would have known that 20 years ago.
Agree, I think.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know what it is, Johan. It's just, I mean, all the different, all the different races have their different quirks and things about them, right? It just is what it is. Humans are not a monolith, right? And there are many, we can have conversation about all kind of things, but when it comes to cultish behavior, all humans are susceptible to it, but the Orientals are more so.
Bless you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah. But the Korean Moonies, boy, whew.
What's that? Are they like just some random way? I don't know.
Dude, there are millions of them. They're a weird cult thing. I don't even know what they believe, to be honest with you. But they got money. And they got power. It's so widespread. I actually have a cult here in the city over the mountain. There's a cult. They believe that the Jeebus came to Japan. You see.
The CSC cult, the Chester.
The what?
Yeah. No, that one hadn't taken off as much as I had hoped.
Yeah.
I would have started a Presley cult, an Elvis Presley cult.
Oh yeah. Well, I got.
Chester, do you think the otaku culture has that root about the favorite for the cultist thing? The otaku culture.
Is it cultish? Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They literally have a uniform. You can see them a mile away. They literally.
Same with my Elvis cult.
Yes,
my Elvis cult. We would totally have uniforms, blue suede shoes. You'd have to have a cape.
Yeah, you gotta have a cape. Gotta have that.
Yeah, to have a pompadour or a toupee of a pompadour. And so everyone would get the sunglasses with the mutton chops attached, and I think that's where I'm just going to start with the
Rick.
design.
Why aren't you in here, Rick? You should be in here, Rick. We're doing Melvin. But actually, when I first came here, the Jehovah Witnesses, which exist, by the way, over here, which is weird. It's a little teeny small area, but they're here. The Jehovah Witnesses will come to my door, and occasionally you get people come to the door, and I just tolerate it. But the Jehovah Witnesses would show up to my door with children.
No.
They made me angry. They don't come to my door anymore.
I had to work with a Jehovah Witness. They're not actually fun to work with at all.
Well, I don't know anything about them. I just know don't show up to my home with a freaking kid trying to sell me shit. That pisses me off. I don't know why, but it really pissed me off.
Don't appreciate people taking advantage of children.
No.
Child abuse bothered you?
Yeah, it does. A little bit.
A little bit. Got a soul inside there somewhere, don't you, Chester?
I know. I damn it have tried to purge it.
You're good, heart.
I do like what you're doing today, by the way, Bill. Looks good.
Yay. Thank you.
A lot of it looks pretty good.
Well, I just missed the mission, but that's okay.
I haven't drawn guns in like years. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to pull up a reference. I've been drawing battle axes and bows and swords. And...
Does anyone know where Eric is?
You can do it.
Oh yeah. He's enjoying the gift I sent him. He's having a tea party.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I sent him a Wizard of Oz tea set, so he's probably having a Wizard of Oz tea party.
Oh, I see. That's nice of you. It's very kind. Cross Comics is over in the chat. I haven't seen Rick in quite a while.
Hey.
Xeno
Rick?
Forbid. Good job, Alan.
Master.
Well, the thing is, Alan got a mic that worked, a cheapy one that worked. It worked for like literally 38 minutes.
Did it stop?
Yeah, it just bugged out on him. I mean, I don't know what the deal is. Alan never had these problems. And now it's karma. It's karma.
Hurts.
Yeah. It's karma for his Mexican Spider-Man. That's what it is. Yeah.
He's got to return that tiki idol to the cave.
Yeah. And I do agree with you, Doug, from Blue Moon Cartoon. He wrote this a while ago, but Black Sad might just be his favorite of the European comics. Black Sad is good. It is really good.
Yeah.
Is that the cat?
Is it sad?
Long John Silver is good too. Well, it's yeah, it is the cat one. Basically, it's like a Mickey Spillane storyline, you know, old noir detective thing, but with cats and animals.
Set in
Anthropomorphic,
Zootopia,
yeah. But it's really good though.
You don't think of it that way. It's drawn so seriously, so it doesn't come off as a furry thing.
Not really. It doesn't come off as a furry thing at all.
Because the way it's drawn is just so serious. You're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, they're cat.
I'll be right back.
R-rated Zootopia. Yeah.
Well, the thing is though, Johan, our our own furry is not here today, so we can't get any help. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need a sub.
You're right. You're
Someone
right.
sub in.
Someone sub in. Who's our second residential furry? Anybody? Jeff, you can be the
Rabbit.
furry. Let Jeff
Rabbit.
be the furry. Rabbit. Well, but he's doomed though.
That's too easy though.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah, Alan Comics is a Fury too, I think.
Share this.
It's not Johan. It's not fury. It's furry. They are spelled
Furry.
similarly,
Yeah.
but there's an extra R in one. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Let's see here.
Furry.
Alan says
The
Black
fury
Sad is
of the-
my
of the
favorite
fur.
too. So this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Yep.
That's a feathery, not a furry.
Rick
Or
says
a fowl,
Tim
something
didn't
like
tell
that.
me they were doing Melvin here tonight. Well, we are. I was thinking
Colors
we
of
were on
skin.
Melvin. Oh, well, were you? That's nice.
Ooh, it's got some of the Rick's
He
they're
inked
working on.
3.
What up? What up, Rick? What
As soon
up,
as we're
yo?
up,
What pages did Rick ink for you?
Alan's true, Alan.
Yo, what up,
Alan
Steve?
says, I do have
He-
a
he
funny
did all-
anime book, animal
I'm
book.
back.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
you did cover
Atrocity.
all the interiors.
Rick did one of your covers. Is that what you're saying, Tim? Tim, are you still there?
I
You
don't
heard
think
Furry. He left to
You
go put
bail
on
on
his
us?
suit. I think he's putting on his furry suit.
He can't hear through his mask.
That could be a problem. So is Melvin green or is he gold? What color is he? I have.
He's yellow. It's kind of a tip of the hat to the Simpsons.
White.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I kind of came up with that when people were making a big deal about like the skin tone of X-Men characters. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Right?
So like, guess what? None of my characters are going to be any skin tone found on Earth because none of you are worthy.
Oh, fair. That's fine. Yeah. Just so you guys know, to give you a little bit of history to Atrocity, which of course is a book that Alan works on. I don't know if they must have intended it, but Atros would be a lot of darkness city. Dark City. They went and got
There's
lost.
that movie.
It was.
Cool.
Rufus Sewell.
Yeah. Well, Jeff's back now. That means I can go get coffee. I've been waiting, Jeff.
Jeff.
Might need a coffee.
Well, that's
too.
because you're too busy, talky talk.
Well, dude, it's my job. Dead air
It's the
time
job.
and all.
Only Rick
Okay, go
Piper
get
could
your
get away with
coffee.
Okay. Thank you.
I think
that. Nobody
I think
could do
this-
dead air like Rick Piper.
Talky.
I think this is a cult. Part of it's Fashion Chester.
Yes, it is.
not bad.
So how's the Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Dragons arc going?
Good. It's going good. I had I don't know 30 drawings now done. And we picked up Mr. Miracle. He's doing some drawings. He's got a very old school style going on. So you guys know Adrian. He started putting some work together. He's done 2 or 3 pieces, and that leaves what is that? We're about 34 in the can. So we only have 267 left to do. So it's going. They're working on STL files now too. So they've done a few of the monsters I designed in STLs, which is really, really just bizarre to see, but it's really fun. I see stuff like converted into a different medium, and then I guess I could show some here in a minute. But
I love this one that Armoron is doing.
What's Armoron got going on? Is it a sexy woman?
Yeah,
maybe
it is.
Yeah.
It's doing like a redraw of one of your panels in your references.
I noticed that. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
If it was in color, yeah.
If it was in color, yes. Yes, Melvin's always been a black and white book.
So,
yeah,
Jim. So,
Yes.
are you going? So, do you do a Kickstarter, fulfill
Well,
the
I used
Kickstarter,
to
and then put it
do-
up on Amazon?
No, I used to do Indiegogo, and then I did Fund My Comic, and now I'm just selling straight out of I'm just getting my books published through Critical Blast, who advertises it on, who puts it on Walmart and
Yeah.
Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Because what I'm thinking about doing is because I went that way. I've gone that route, but it's because that's kind of the route that you go. But I've been noticing a lot of authors been doing Kickstarters to basically fund a lot of the development of the book, because you got to do editing, you got to do cover art, and a bunch of other stuff. And what they'll do is they'll release a hard book, or they'll release a hardcover of the book, and with some like perks and all that other stuff. And then once they distribute that, 3 months later they'll put it up on. They'll put like the floppy up on the various sites like Amazon and whatnot.
As far as I can tell, it's been like all I gotta do is we get the book done, me and my team, we get it formatted, and we just send it. We just send it through Google Drive to RJ, who then.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't have to worry about any distribution. And it's like an 80-20 split.
Oh, that's not bad.
So have you seen an uptick in sales, and how's it
Oh,
going?
this month was pretty good. I mean, like Melvin 2 went up at the beginning of this month, and between the first and the fourth, 12 copies. And so now it's about 15 copies are sold so far.
Nice.
Kind of what I expected to happen. I thought, well, a guy like me has to it has to grind more than other people. So
Tell me about it.
it'll probably take, I probably have to really. So I've been out there kind of links and as if I were crowdfunding and getting on shows and talking about it, which has helped. I do think there is an audience that doesn't have to wait 2 months or like 3 years for a book. I mean,
No, I agree.
I think there's a growing voice about like I don't want to have to wait for a book.
Absolutely. I hate doing that.
And I mean, like, why would you? I mean, pay good money to run the chance of not getting that book.
No, I mean I 100% agree. I mean those guys are doing the crowdfunding because they can get the money and they'll supplement on their YouTube live streaming, I guess.
Yeah.
But the smaller people can't do that. The only downside is that you have to front all of your production costs. You have to pay for your production costs up front, whereas with a Kickstarter or with a crowdfund, you could crowdfund a special edition and have some perks, and then use the money that you get off of that to fund your production. And then after that's been delivered, you then distribute this onto, like I said, Amazon. So not only do you get your production costs funded,
He's playing the drums.
You can then just pick up the residuals from that on Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, there you
That's
go.
a thought.
Well, Alan says he's thinking of using Critical Blast himself. He also says that the Atrocity is a play on atrocity, which of course just means full of darkness.
It's still pretty cool.
It is. It is cool. It's cool all day long. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
One Doomed Rabbit has kind of an H.R. Geiger thing coming and going there. I kind of like that.
He does. Well, Rabbit can draw a bit.
Yeah, he does.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's really cool.
I went out to dinner last night, and one of the waitresses was doing the jelly dance, and it was insufferable. But she was wicked hot, so she got a pass. God damn hot girls.
Jelly?
What's the jelly dance?
Jelly dance. The little anime girl where they shake the hips side to side, they stick their arms out straight and move them up and down like they're milking a cow. Jelly dance.
Okay.
That's wholesome. That sounds like a wholesome.
There's a hole in my heart.
She even had on a very, very mini skirt. Even.
What kind of restaurant was this again?
Don't ask questions.
Hooters.
They don't dance at Hooters.
They don't have Hooters in Japan.
Hooters, where they could still keep their dignity.
I don't know how much.
What is their Hooters called? Is it like the what was that called in South Park? The Hooters with kids?
Raisins.
What was it called?
Yeah, raisins.
Raisins. Oh,
God. Have raisin.
Ooh, that's mean. All right. Well, it wasn't much of a restaurant. They just kind of served peanuts.
It doesn't sound like much of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Just peanuts?
I was joking.
Butters kept going there.
No, I had to go to a city meeting. Here in Japan, when they have meetings, professional meetings, they actually go to a place called a snack, which is an insufferable place because you just got a bunch of little girls running around. They give you watered down whiskey, then they charge all of it way too much money. But, it's a meeting, so you got to go. And I don't pay for it, so I ain't worrying about it.
Oh, well, okay.
It is
At
the
least you're not
dumbest
paying
part
for
of
it.
Japanese culture, just so you know.
Someone thought it was a good idea, I guess.
Alan is typing jelly dance on the hub to see if it's a category. Okay. Good luck with
Jelly dance?
Yeah, jelly dance. Yeah.
Is that next week?
Now, it's kind of interesting what Amy was doing today because Amy usually does the scratchy like Eric, and then it comes into this. But today she started with the color, and then the scratchy came in after. It's different.
Oh, he looks so sad in that drawing.
She is sad.
He does like
So is Melvin super powered, super strong?
Melvin has super strength, and he can
Okay.
regenerate.
Nice.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
That's all I'd want for superpowers is regenerate.
I can
Or
relate to the character now.
super speed.
I had an awesome sequence that done in issue 3 where his head gets blown off and it grows back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. I know when people are asked what they would take as a superpower, you get dumb answers like I want to fly or I want to be invisible or regeneration. When the only real answer is complete control over matter.
Yuck.
No.
That sounds boring, and like you would have a dumb costume.
That would
I think
I probably would have done
time would
costume,
be
but I
great.
also would be God.
I'm
Those are the
Matter
mo-
Man.
Those are the most boring characters. Like the Beyonder. I mean, come on.
I'm
He was
Matter
so boring.
Dude.
Molecule Man was only
Molecule
interesting because
Man.
he was crazy.
That does clean things up a lot.
All right.
But you would be pretty powerful.
Yeah, you
You
would.
think everybody would want to pause time though, because you would never be late for anything.
Wow. Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Think about it, like I don't really want to go to work today. You just pause the whole day. You just go do stuff, and then you go, okay, time for me to go to work.
Yeah, but I would get itchy.
Well, that's where you could be a multiple man and just have one of your doubles go to work for you.
That's fair. That would be a solution. But I'd still get itchy.
Then your superpower could be scratchy.
It's itchy, bro.
You guys don't get itchy when you're not doing what you're supposed to do?
No.
I do.
Yeah. Watery eyes sometimes. No itching.
Itchy,
Love to have
twitchy.
enough.
You could pause time and rob a bank, and no one would know.
Oh, yeah.
Do lots of things when you pause time.
So I would
How did you
think-
get all that money so fast? Oh,
You
I don't know.
Why are you getting so minimalistic about it? Why don't you just be a complete and utter chronomancer? And wouldn't that just be the better selection?
Well,
Well,
also
the-
seems like a boring costume.
I don't know. See, the bigger the power, the bigger villains you'd end up having.
Mm-hmm. Or bigger heroes you end up having if you're the villain.
Yeah. Or the bigger threat to your family. See, I
No
don't know.
one said there were other people with powers. No one said
It
this.
doesn't.
I am the only one
Yeah.
with power. That's the point.
Even more boring.
I mean, the bigger the power, the bigger the douchebag you might be, though.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, like in Chronicle.
Oh yeah. Now that was actually a
Invisible
fun
Man.
little indie film, dude.
Or Megamind.
Or that Omni guy.
To me, stretchy powers always seem like the least practical for fighting crime, but would probably be the most useful for everyday normal life.
Stretching powers. I don't know. Look at Luffy. I mean, he has stretching powers, and he's probably pretty unbeatable.
Stretchy
Gotta use that to impress
He's a
people.
god now.
Luffy
He is a
They
god
need that
now,
all the
yeah.
way up there. Hold on.
What would be your main
Reach to the top
stretchy
shelf.
appendage, honey?
Well,
All
right
of
hand,
them.
so I guess my
Like
right
plastic
hand, I'd be
man.
able to reach the top shelves of things.
There you go.
The ultimate
Downstairs,
power,
the mouse
reaching
gets
top
24.
shelf.
Yeah. Or what you do, what my wife does, and she just marries a giant and asks him to get it. You see?
Mhm.
Huh. She should send you a Valentine card that says, "You are my stretchy powers."
That's true. I am the stretchy powers. Yeah.
You're Mr. Fantastic. Aw.
Aw.
God, that character was dull.
That's better.
Alan
Hello.
says he would transfer into Mel Gibson and read women's minds. Good job, Alan.
What women want, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a
I
little
don't
bit
know,
fun.
that'd be a terrifying,
It will be stressful. I
terrifying
think.
thing.
Yeah, no,
I
I think
wouldn't
you're
want to
right.
know.
right,
It'd be
right.
terrifying to know.
I don't think you would ever want to actually reveal.
Well, yeah, he
read
got
people's
really
minds.
stressed out. He really got stressed out because he's Mel Gibson. He's,
That's fair. Yeah. Well, he's got to deal with all those. How did he recall? What was his reference?
All those Jewish thoughts.
Yeah, those guys. Well, the good thing about Mel is he's just a straight up old fashioned racist. It's good.
Yeah.
And he made
He's
some
not enough
films.
though.
He makes
He's
some
a
Hogan.
great.
recovering racist.
No,
He's a great director.
Yeah, he's a great director. He's just
He's
an
good.
old
He knows what he's
one.
doing.
Yeah. No,
He
he's
did
Oh my
voices
solid.
goodness,
for
you learned
Anonymous.
from like George Miller, right? So
Mhm.
it better be good.
And wasn't it Donner? Didn't he do a bunch of stuff with Donner as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Donner and George Miller. It's
Yeah,
like that's a
Blitzen.
good pedigree.
yeah, it is. People who
And
know
that one
what they're
guy is
James
the
doing.
order.
Garnier, the famous shampoo heir. Co-star.
They got a lot of shampoo.
Yeah, he was in Maverick with like the creator of shampoo, James Garnier.
Yeah, it's like one person gets that joke. All right, fine. Good job, Elrond.
From
Monsieur Garnier.
Well, Johan's going sepia today, so
Huh?
I see that.
yeah, this is a good, solid, athletic physique you got going on here, Johan. I like it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Am I the only one drawing the robot?
Yeah, it's just you. Yeah,
All
looks
right,
good.
then.
No, it looks good. You guys are doing great things, of course. But the one thing I'm looking at though, if Honey pulls off what she's trying to do, she's got this, man.
I'm fine. I won last night.
Yeah. I mean, now what she's doing is really cool. I hope it works out the way I'm seeing it come together.
I'm gonna try so hard. Thank you for the good wishes.
No, seriously, it looks great. The idea is good. It's a good idea. And when I was seeing you doing the flipping through the motions, it almost had a little bit of rotoscope feel to it there.
Oh,
Which
that is
sounds
not an
actually
insult.
It
It's
actually
not?
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it is cool. Yeah.
Take a look at this right there.
Meaning the fluidity of it was my point.
Yes, yes. I'm looking at it right now.
Let's see.
Jeff, how's the straw poll coming?
Oh no.
Not coming just
He's
yet.
planting the seeds, Chester.
I wait till
Yeah, I
the
was
last
gonna say.
minute.
He's steeping
How long do we have
in
left
his.
anyway?
He's steeping in his humor. I get it. I get it.
How long have we got left?
Well, we got ourselves about 30 minutes.
I was thinking I might just finish.
Oh, that's
Actually, I
nice.
don't know.
Or it's free.
Let's see. Mike Walters says, Chester Busby, hello, everybody. Dropping in to like, share,
Hello.
and say hi. Well, thanks, Mike.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, Mike, what's up?
It's very nice. And of course, we're here talking about Melvin again. Of course, I'm assuming you'll come back for Melvin 3. Do you have any idea on the itinerary on that?
Well, as soon as I get all the packages out to all the backers, then I'll make sure we turn in the files to RJ for Melvin 3 Special Edition.
Oh, sure.
Which I think I'll have an extra story in it.
Well, the first one, we have him saving a princess. The second one, what is it? What is his accomplishment?
To get the parts to fix their ship.
Right.
Just to save a town from the cult.
That's
Again.
right. And the third one is going to be, give us a
Third one is kind of the setup for 4, which is kind of the final fight between the city's forces and the cult.
Okay, so we're still in that story arc. I see. So it's a 4-part story arc. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was going to be 5, but somebody said conclusion issue 4, so I decided just kind of put 2 stories together, so it's a double-sized issue.
Yeah, there you go. That's always cool. And then, of course, you can tell many more stories with Melvin.
Yes, yeah, actually, I plan to.
Amaran's working in shadow today.
Shadow.
He is the knight.
He's working. He's working on his light sources.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
He is not the knight.
Oops.
I always love how his fabric clinches into flesh.
I try.
Yeah, issue 3 of Melvin was a little more focused on building relationships between the characters.
Oh.
And kind of setting up issue 4.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Although half the book was actually one big chase scene where they were being chased by these bounty hunters.
Are they post-apocalyptic bounty hunters?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
In
What else
tights.
would they be?
Well, Mel Gibson came up, so you know. What was that big guy's name in the first? The second one. Road Warrior.
Muldark.
Humongous.
Lord
You're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about Mad Max.
Oh, yeah.
I was just watching that actually a while ago.
On the very first one, it was Toe Cutter.
It was Toe Cutter, and then it was
Yeah.
Lord Humongous. And even way back then, they weren't afraid to do the hardcore evil gay.
The hardcore violence.
Yeah.
Your mother and a baby getting run over by motorcycles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
They had to give Mad Max a reason for him being Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
Can't have a happy character living his days with his family. No, you got to take that away and give him a reason.
Well, they do. It starts off that way.
Yeah, half of it's a movie about camping.
And they end up getting killed at the end. So, yeah. Origin story.
They die?
Didn't they?
Spoilers.
No, the scene where they come into town and just terrorize everyone. I saw that when I was just a little kid, and that freaked me the fuck out.
Right,
man.
right.
I
Oh
actually
my God.
saw the whole trilogy backwards. I started with on Thunderdome, and then Road.
That's
so I saw the whole thing backwards.
How do you know hero?
He's just a raggedy man.
Just a raggedy man. But no, the best one's the second one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to cut
With
everything.
We can all say that
with
Fury
Angry
Road
Anderson,
was kind
that was a
of not
good one.
really a Mad Max movie.
Which one?
Fury Road, that was not really a Mad Max movie.
Not at all. No.
It was as much as any of the others were.
People keep saying Mad Max in that is the kid with the boomerang from 2.
Makes them feel happier. No, I mean it was
Yeah.
the visual spectacle was amazing. It was a beautiful movie.
Yeah, it was an interesting premise. He was less in that movie he was just there.
You know, he
And
didn't.
like
Tom
the
Hardy's a
others-
good
in the Road
actor,
Warrior.
but he didn't do a good job. No, he didn't. But
He's
the
the
thing,
same way in part 2.
well, the thing that disappointed me was Charlize Theron, because I had no trouble with another character, being, it's about her, not about him. And Charlene is, she can be a good actress. I've seen her and do some pretty cool stuff, but she was god awful in that movie, dude. It was
And it
awful.
had that one line
Gotta
that I
give
thought
it
was
to her for
stupid.
cutting off her hand to make a move.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
Brave.
commitment.
Cunning and
Yeah.
brave.
But no, she was bad, dude. I was really disappointed.
There was that one line I hated in the movie that annoys me.
Yeah.
Who destroyed the world? And I keep thinking to myself, who made the world though?
Oh, when
I mean,
she
that's
was
like
being a feminist.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Who destroyed? Who made the world though? To be fair.
Yeah, but then again, that statement's dumb. Just in the fact, assuming that only men were making decisions anyhow, which is never the truth, ever. So But yeah, no, I didn't care about that nonsense. I was just disappointed because I know she can do a great job. I know she can. I've seen her do it.
Do you think it was the direction that didn't work out, or was it?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Noel Rod, you have insight? Go ahead.
I think the direction's the strongest part of it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
It's a silent movie.
she was there for a payday. Maybe I don't know. But she was not good. Like I said, I anticipated when I heard she was in it. I was like, oh, it might be good because she's a really good actress. But nope. I mean, she's a horrible human. I mean, let's be fair. But I mean, she can act really well. But she was just god awful. It was awful.
I don't even know what other stuff is she in because I don't know if I've seen it.
She's in Monster. Aeon Flux. Yeah.
She was in Aeon
Fast and
Flux.
Furious.
Yeah, no, she's done a bunch of stuff, little bit parts here and there. She's a solid actress. But nope. Tom Hardy's a
Michael
great actor
Malone.
too, so he dropped the ball as well. I don't know, but the side characters in that movie were way more interesting than the main characters.
Catwoman was in it.
Was she? I didn't see Haley Berry.
Yeah, she was one of the brides of
One of
the
the pregnant
these
girls,
ones.
yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talk about the new Catwoman. Okay,
The reigning Catwoman.
the reigning one. Yes, yes. But no, some of the side characters are pretty interesting. They took Toe Cutter from the first movie, same actor, and made him into another cool name. What was the name of his character?
Morton Joe.
Morton Joe, yeah.
Morton Joe. Yeah,
Immortan.
Immortan Joe. Yeah, there's some cool names in that series. But he was great, interesting. I mean, the side characters were way better than the main characters.
Yeah, Nicholas Holt's character.
So supposedly they're going to do a Furiosa movie.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. Yeah, it's young Furiosa. Yeah.
Is it going to be any good?
I have no idea. Could be.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Hemsworth is now the big bad.
I mean, there's always the chance it could be good, right? I mean, that's always there.
And he looks
I
different
kind
too.
of give up on that, but maybe.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
He
this
looks a lot
story is just all about
comical
Furiosa.
cartoon movie.
Yeah.
At least they're not giving you Mad Max, but
Yeah, it's
they're
just about
they're
Furiosa.
roping you with Mad Max, but they're
I don't know how they're
giving you
doing it
something
without
Yeah.
Immortan Joe because he died. The guy died.
Well, this is a
couple of years
prequel.
later.
This is
Yeah.
Furiosa as a girl, little girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about
Yeah,
how
Morton
she
Joe is in it.
became a thing. He probably is in it, yeah.
Apparently, he's not Chris Hemsworth, which is odd, but yeah.
Yeah, that is odd. Yeah. But whatever. It's I'm sure we're going to see how she lost her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it shows her with an arm, right?
Yeah.
It's the whole plot of the movie. Her arm.
Probably is.
Boating.
Arm.
It's a boating
How
accident.
she
Every
gets her
arm of the movie.
mechanical hand.
A boating accident. I don't know.
Pretty sure.
On the last lake.
Yeah, right. Right.
What are the odds? I would lose an arm in a boating
Alan.
accident on the last lake.
Yeah, right. Alan
That's
says
just my luck.
just my luck. Alan says that Anna Taylor-Joy has a good track record. I guess she can act, but I mean, God,
Is she a runner too?
looks like an alien, dude.
I didn't know she was like. Is she like a sprinter?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have no
All
idea.
American.
I just know she looks like an alien.
I was just thinking of her track record.
Beautiful one, but
And I wouldn't call her beautiful at all, dude. What are you talking about?
I don't
She's
know.
one of the most
She's
wall-flowered
pretty, yeah.
women I've ever seen in my life.
She's like the most beautiful
Quite pretty.
gray alien I've ever.
That she is. She's a beautiful gray alien. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's very bizarre looking, dude. But it's like that other girl they got to play Ariel. She's another one. Her eyes are like almost on the side of her head.
Oh yeah, she's got walleye.
Yeah, big time, dude. Big time.
That's really important though when you live underwater to
It
be able to
is.
see
That is
like.
fair.
Yeah, it's like she's a
It
fifth
is
person,
fair.
so it really wouldn't.
It did work. But then you had that girl that was playing Catwoman, or Catgirl, in Gotham. It's been a trend. Hollywood's on the walleye girl right now. We went for the horse
She-
face. Then we
she
went
did remind me of,
chiseled
like-
jaw face. Now we're into walleye. All right.
She did remind me of Michelle Pfeiffer though. You know,
Hmm.
the Gotham girl on Gotham. That's kind of what I saw.
Yeah, I think that's what they're aiming for.
You know the
Yeah,
funny
that's
thing
kinda-
about it though? In my day-to-day life, in my 53 years on this planet, I've never actually met a wall-eyed person. I think it's an alien conspiracy.
You're my wall-eyed girl.
Alan is in love with Anna. All right, you do you, buddy. He said she's a hot ET. It's kind of a normal girl. It's just she's so wall-eyed. She can act though. You know, I'll give her that.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to Captain Kirk, where would she fall?
2.5. Captain Kirk's.
Mm.
Two and a
No
half
green woman,
chapter.
but she's close, right?
Yeah. I'm a bit stingy with my points there, Elrod. You know,
Hmm.
I'm picky. Anybody see Godzilla and Kong, or just Kong and occasionally cameo of Godzilla? Anybody see it?
Barbiezilla.
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 Barb?
Well, turned him pink.
They did turn him pink. That is fair.
Barbie's. Okay. I have not seen it.
Most unlikely
Some people
crossover.
have. Has it been fun, or what's the overall
I don't know.
consensus?
Well, the consensus is that the human stuff just cut it out because it's horribly bad, but the kaiju fighting is fun, which is the point anyway. So
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think most people like Godzilla movies because
Mhm.
Godzilla.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's like Marvel. It's just they're popcorn films, man.
I heard it was the Batman and Robin of Godzilla movies.
Oh, maybe.
But I'm like, I don't know. That kind of makes it even better because all the old Godzilla movies we grew up with were like that. So
I'd love to see him fighting in capes, though. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be funny, yeah.
A little
Back
tiny
on
cape is it's like big for a human, but tiny for so it's just hanging off one of the.
Yeah, Godzilla's
backs.
all throws it around like Jack Black or something, ready to jump in the ring.
That's true. No, when we were young, though, the Godzilla movies, Gamera, those things were pure kid camp, man. Pure.
Mhm.
And they were fun. They were great childhood memories. I
Oh, for
wouldn't
sure.
dare to go back and watch it as an adult, though. I would not do that.
No.
It's still fun. They're still fun to watch, though.
Yeah. But yeah, they're just fun. They're kid shows.
Nothing wrong with that.
Monsters
nothing wrong with
destroying buildings.
The first one is breathtaking, though. The very first was it
No, you're
1954.
breathtaking.
That's a breathtaking
Really?
movie, dude. It's really good. Shocking. I mean, you got
I'll
to
have
do it in
to
a
re-
rubber suit, but it's amazingly good. Don't watch the Orson Welles one either. Go watch the original Japanese.
I'll have to rewatch it. It's
Dude,
been a long
it's
time since I've seen any
stunning.
of that.
There are literally
there
moments
is
in
a-
that film where you forget you're breathing. It's so well done.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have that problem
They have
anyways.
an
I have
oxygen bomb.
to wear a mask at night because I
Oh,
have
fair.
that problem.
He's got a napia.
And that when I take a napia,
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, does it hold up? The film.
Oh,
the
it
old
holds up
movie?
incredibly so. Because I had only
Oh.
seen the original Orson Welles one, and I went as a kid, and I was like, whatever. But I used to have a thing on the show called Bunny Vision Movie Night,
Bunny
And-
Vision.
and we
Yeah.
would watch movies together, right? And we decided to watch the original Godzilla, and seeing as I speak Japanese, I did the Japanese one so I could help translate and so everybody could understand.
Right.
And I thought that would be fun. What it didn't realize was the Orson Welles movie was absolute crap, and the original Japanese one is freaking epic, and it's really one of the better movies I've ever seen in my life. I just can't
Not
believe
Orson
it,
Welles.
but it is.
It's Perry Mason.
Well, whatever.
You know that Bunny Vision. What was it? The Princess Bride. I think that's your biggest hit on
Oh
your.
yeah,
on your
and
YouTube
everyone is
channel.
angry.
They're so mad. They
They're
dropped
so
so much
mad.
hate on
Yeah,
that.
there's so much
What
hate.
did Perry
It's
Mason
beautiful.
do? Called Godzilla to the stand?
Thousands and thousands of views. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny.
Who's this?
Because what I did was, of course, I'm not going to play the movie on YouTube because they will copyright you, right? So I create a
Freaking
slideshow
Toho.
before of imagery throughout the movie, and I'll just run the slideshow as we are giving commentary. And the whole point is you either come and watch it or ready, say, go, watch it with us now, and we'll give our commentary and you watch it together. That's the point. But people are like, dude, I want free illegal shit.
Free
They're not
illegal
there for the
shit.
commentary?
Well, no, that's
Wait, this isn't a download of the movie? What?
exactly right. There are thousands and thousands of comments of people pissed that it wasn't the free copy of the movie.
And it's such a
Mhm.
troll, man. And
I
you
know.
guys weren't even planning on trolling everybody.
Oh
but
no, I
turned
love it.
into
That's why I
just
don't touch it. I leave it
epic.
right there. Several people said you should take that down, Chester. I said I will fight you.
Oh, you're right. Exactly.
Pistols at dawn.
Yeah, no way. I'm leaving that right where it is, man.
Yeah, I remember. I was reading the comments. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I was rolling. It was just
It's
so
funny.
to me.
Eric actually went in and piled on, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You suck, Chester.
I gotta practice guns now. I can't draw guns anymore.
Why is it that I think it'd be hilarious if they had actually had
easy
Perry
to-
Mason
I pick.
questioning Godzilla on the witness stand?
Well, I had that actor, right? And in the American one, it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. Well, but the original Japanese one, it's so dramatic and so tense. It's amazing what they pulled off with what they're doing. I mean, because it's literally a dude in a rubber costume, right? But it's so well done, and the sound usage. It's just really genius filmmaking, is what it is.
Supposedly, the guy in the rubber suit passed out a couple of times in that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, they had to. When you see close-ups, it's just from the waist down because he's only wearing the bottom of the suit because
That's
the
right.
whole thing weighed like 200 pounds.
Yeah, 200 pounds and 120, 140 degrees inside.
Yeah.
And they had to like constantly be pouring water down that thing.
Yeah, no, they
Well,
had
and
problems.
it's a last-minute thing, right? Because originally it was stop motion and it just wasn't working out. So they're like, "All right, we'll build a suit."
Yeah. But I'm serious. If you haven't seen the original Japanese one, go watch it. You'll thank me later.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a classic for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
That makes sense. Like the
Yeah.
first one would have had to have hit for
big,
big
for a reason,
for it
right?
to have so many. Yeah.
Like if
Isn't
you
there?
go back and watch Citizen Kane, right? It's a really good movie. You know.
Mhm. And they didn't feel the need to make a lot of sequels.
Well, no, well, that's modern Hollywood, you know, since
Yeah.
the 80s, really.
Since
Or
the Star
remake
Wars, I
it,
think.
or
Is it true there are two different versions of King Kong versus Godzilla?
I don't know.
I heard there's like the American version and the Japanese version.
It's possible.
Yeah.
They can get away with more or less things in different countries. You know, when you hear them talk about rating boards to get their rating. Well, that's only in America or Britain or wherever, right? Each country has
Australia,
its
I
own
think,
rating
too.
board, right? Australia's got a lot of movies that were banned, you know. Australia has a
Oh, yeah.
huge list of banned movies. What's that all about?
Crazy.
that they ban the movies, or that their movies are banned elsewhere.
They ban a lot of movies in Australia. Britain had the nasties, and they did a lot of that too. But the Australians banned a lot of movies. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe Amaran can give us some light on that.
It's a nanny state.
A nanny state. Yeah, well, we've seen that
Yeah.
recently. That's true.
Yeah, they want to ban everything.
I've actually seen, because there was a time where Australia was offering great deals to make movies there, like the Philippines at the same time. And a lot of people came down and made their films in Australia because it was cheap. And some of those movies that were made in Australia were banned and not shown in Australia.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
yeah.
Half of Phantom Menace was filmed in Australia,
Yeah.
Is it banned, or is it okay?
Oh, we wish it was banned.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
jokes.
it could be worse. It could be the sequel trilogy.
Oh, yeah. But the thing with Canada probably has the longest running success with offering cheap prices to make movies in their country.
Television, yeah.
Yeah. They offer really good deals, and it's run like that for decades and decades. Whereas you don't see a lot of films in Australia anymore or the Philippines, right?
I guess that's true.
Yeah, because Philippines
that
were
last-
offering cheap prices too, and a lot of movies were made there.
It's because Wang Wang died.
Maybe.
Wang Wang!
Knee-high PI.
Yeah. He does a thumbs up, but you hardly can see his thumb, so you just have to imagine it.
For your height, was it for your height only?
Yeah.
Yeah, for your.
I don't live.
I saw that on
It's like 3 foot tall. It's great.
Sleazy P
That's the one
Martini's.
where he has the tiny motorcycle,
Yeah. It's hilarious.
like the kid's little dirt bike thing.
Yeah. Now talking about being self-aware, that movie, tongue in cheek for sure.
The guy who plays the manager for Guar had his own TV show where he'd watch really bad exploitation films, and that was
Right.
one of them.
Yeah. It's funny.
He got kicked off YouTube. Did you know that?
No, why?
Because of some of his content. So now he's on Rumble.
Oh well, a lot of people are moving over to Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Guar was offensive.
Oh, I guess Sleazy, the guy who plays Sleazy P Martini has nothing to do with Guar anymore.
Yeah, I saw them in concert a long time ago. And I can't mention the things that they did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're just another theater band like Alice and Kiss and all that stuff.
Yeah, they took it to the X-rated extreme.
They did.
It was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, literally, one of the guy's guitars is a bound and flensed woman. Is his guitar? I mean, literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're pretty extreme. Yeah, that's the point.
Well, he also did have that one thing where they insulted Paris Hilton's vagina and then ripped her to pieces.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, Paris did that to herself. Don't tell me that shit was leaked. She wanted that out there, dude. Don't give me that.
Of course. I think most celebrities wanted their stuff out there.
Right. Her papa must be so proud. The funny thing is, I don't know, last year we went to Nagasaki. My son was moving or something. We went over there for something. And we stayed at the Hilton. Now, I'm an American and don't care. But my wife was so excited to stay at a Hilton.
Because the continental breakfast.
Yeah, well,
Look at just a donut. They got the donut here.
Dude,
oh my gosh, free donut every morning.
The breakfast is really good, actually. Yeah.
Is that how you imagine it went?
Sneaky.
In your head is that how you imagine it went in your head?
What, the Hilton stay?
Oh, she's like about the door. Oh, you're gonna get free donuts here.
Oh, Chester, look, it's free. Let's get this. Look, Chester.
Well,
good deal on.
She is a woman, so anything that isn't nailed down in a hotel does leave with her.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, ladies, but you do like samples.
Well, now I kind of want a donut.
Oh God.
You planted the seed.
I'm
She's gonna go to a Dunkin' Donuts immediately.
Donut on the table. Oh my gosh.
I think I got some bagels downstairs. That's not quite.
They got the bagels free every morning.
Oh,
Just cover it in chocolate sauce.
Yeah, bagels are better anyway. Although to be fair, the Hilton did have mints on the pillow, though. They did.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, fancy. Yeah. Of course, when they put mints on the pillow, they're telling you something. Your breath stinks. That's what they're telling you.
I thought they were telling your hair stinks.
Yeah. Oh well. That was a bad joke.
That's an interpretation.
But I'll let you pass.
You should feel bad about yourself.
You should.
That joke.
Was bad. That was
should.
Bad. Yeah.
Go to the corner and think about what you said.
That's right. That's right.
I go to continental breakfast and get waffle.
But my wife has a thing about staying at specifically named or famous hotels. It's a thing for her.
Things in.
Yeah.
Best Western, you name it.
Red Roof Inn.
I don't know that she's ever been to a motel.
Yeah, Benzino's been there.
Yeah.
Motel 6, the apex of hotel.
Yeah. We'll leave the light on for you.
Well, there is a bit of trivia to it, though. I have stayed in a hotel in Hiroshima where all the dignitaries, presidents, and kings in the world, when they come to Japan, they put them there. So I've been in that hotel.
Oh.
I worked at a restaurant that they did that. It was called the Fort.
Putin's been here. You can tell by the stain on the wall.
That's right.
You could, When they did what is it, G8 summit.
Right. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like-
That's where they put the G8. Yeah, in Japan.
Yeah. So they'd go to that restaurant, and it's a great place. I mean, it was amazing food. It was
Yeah,
all
that-
period piece. So like
Yeah.
the Mountain Man period. So it's
Right.
like elk and buffalo and quail and stuff, and it was good stuff, man.
No, they had several
First-
restaurants in that hotel that were really good. But that's one of those, how when you go to a hotel, sometimes it's a hotel visit, and other times you just need a place to sleep. And you're doing other things,
Right.
right?
A place to flog your log.
Well,
so to speak.
I don't go to hotels without women, Bill.
Well, that's
You mean
just
your
another word
wife?
for going to bed, right? Flog your log. I'm tired. That's what my dad used to say.
Well, okay. All right. Then.
What?
I do not know how to respond
You are
to that.
literally
sir.
4 minutes early, sir.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying.
I'm in the last anyway.
Go change your
I might-
clock, Jeff.
God.
Your clock is off.
He's
No,
practicing.
my clock is atomically set.
Yeah.
Godzilla
Another day
number.
left.
I don't care whether it's Tom or Bob. It's wrong.
It's literally a radar clock. It's impossible for it to be wrong, sir.
It's psychic.
It is.
It's the best clock on the mountain.
It is. Actually, I don't know.
Made by
I
God.
can't back up that statement.
Well, then get another clock,
I feel
damn it.
like it's the best clock on the mountain.
Everybody is using Google Clock now.
It's true. But
When how long they know they've been kung fu fighting.
well, I'm assuming you guys have the automatic satellite clocks now, right?
Wow.
Yes.
I have a Glockenstein, so I just wind it up.
Oh, well, those are cool too. But most modern clocks you would buy at the store are all based upon automatic update, right? Except for
right.
Jeff.
On your phone.
Jeff's got himself a Glockenstein as well, but he hasn't bothered to wind it in 20 days. Take that,
Wah,
Jeff.
wah, wah.
In your face, Jeff.
Is it
Hey,
4
in your
minutes
face.
already?
No,
Your face, Jeff.
I'll let you know. It's been 2. It's been half the time, Jeff. I'm still
Okay,
confused.
well,
Are you
because
Jeff
you-
or are you Herman? What am I supposed to do here?
Yes.
Jeff,
I've
Herman.
kazooed. I've done kazooing.
No,
You get 2 kazoos per show.
that's fair. That's fair.
So how much for another kazoo?
That's okay. I'm going to give Johan a cue, and he's going to kazoo. Did you like that, ladies?
Well, I don't
Did you
have
like
any
that?
kazoo.
I can
Wait
rhyme.
for me to
I'm
finish,
poetic.
Johan.
There you go.
You got mad bars, yo.
Mad bars, yo.
I'm almost done.
Watch out, Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming for you.
Mm-hmm. And that is a good example of what we were talking about earlier. People who are insufferable but amazing at what they do. Eminem is a perfect example of that.
Peanut M&M's much better.
Ooh, yum.
M&M's addictive.
That's true. I do prefer the yellow package. Although, I don't see them anymore. But there was like a couple of month period where these peanut butter M&Ms showed up, and I was like, yep.
They had those in Japan?
That for like 2 months, and I think
Oh,
I ate
yeah.
them all.
Oh.
Those nice. No, those are now like a staple in the candy aisle after they did their trial with them.
There must be a matcha M&M's.
Matcha?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't
That
see
sounds
it.
good.
There's matcha everything here.
Yeah.
Green tea M&M's?
I hate.
We did
matcha.
have those Kit Kats here for a little while.
Yeah.
Green
It's
matcha,
a-
green tea.
It's a
Kit
girl
Kats.
thing. It's very much it's a weird flavor that
No, it's not.
women like.
It's not very matcha.
I don't know how to define it. For me,
Yeah,
it's
agree.
awful. But girls like it.
In Indonesia too.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, it's something
Same.
that attaches to the female taste. Because men and women, we have different amounts and placement of taste buds, which is weird. I mean, we have many differences biologically in our bodies, of course, but why the tongue is different, I don't know. But it is. And this matcha is designed specifically to attract the female. Most men I know can't stand the taste of it. So.
Don't like tea?
It's not tea flavor. It's something different.
No.
It's an
Tea's all
odd.
right.
It's like a hollow, bitter green tea.
With milk, I think.
Yeah, with milk. Yeah. There you
tea.
go. There you go. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's just weird. So,
So
but
they didn't
girls
pick the
love it.
best
Girls love it. Yeah, you'd love it.
I would love it. Okay, well, if I
Well,
ever
love loving
find
stuff.
it's designed for the female taste. And you know how pedantically scientific Japanese are, right?
Yeah,
And
my
especially the females who likes to see Japanese drama
Maybe.
or
Yeah,
anime.
maybe a little bit of touch to it.
I think it influenced them too.
Okay, Johan, do your kazoo. It's time.
What kazoo?
You need to
I
kazoo.
don't have
you didn't bring it?
Go ahead.
I don't have any kazoo.
You should make a kazoo sound. Just kazoo like.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
That's a trumpet. Thank you, Johan. Thank you. Put down your damn pens and stylus. We're done.
So close.
Yeah. Blame Jeff.
I'll keep going.
It's my fault.
Anyway, Tim, turn your mic on. We're going to go take a look at the art, and you're coming with me, whether you like it or not.
All right.
All right.
I'm his
Gotta go up.
hostage, apparently.
You are. We're going over to Amron first, and he's done a red lady. So let's go to our
Welcome.
orange.
Yep.
Maybe this is a Trump lady. This is new Trump. Okay. So first thing I'd say is she is bright.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is
Don't stare
awesome.
too long.
I love the shadow. And I love the restraint today, Amron. A lot of restraint here. Yeah. Yeah. And she carries knives, so she's violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to be stabbed by her.
No, I'd
No.
imagine not. I mean, being stabbed in general is not good. But, you know.
Yeah.
So what do you think? You like it?
Of course, I've been looking at that one, and the robot, the Moldark one that
Oh, from Rabbit?
one
Yeah.
doomed. Yeah, that one's pretty. That one's pretty good.
Just call him the British guy. You'll be all right.
The British guy.
The British guy, yeah. But yeah, he can draw a bit. Yeah. But anyway, this is really good, Amron. I like it, and it is restrained, but she's in an action pose, and there's a lot of mist, on the ground. So this is a B movie incoming, and I'm okay with it.
Yep.
Right. So very good. If you like what Amron's done, please vote for
Oh,
him.
a lot of whipped cream.
Or whipped cream. Yeah.
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 However you want to see it, you know.
However you like to take it. All right. Well, let's move on to another version of this character. What's that version? What's that character's name again?
Alice.
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 Alice. Okay, so we have another Alice here. This one's from Amy. This is more subdued. She's had a bad day.
It's the sad one.
It's the sad
emo
one. Yeah,
one.
she's had a bad day. I like the hair though. It's piled.
Nice.
Messy.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
It's
She's-
poofy.
She's got a lot of kung fu wraps on her. So.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know, she looks like she could probably run around and jump and do stuff. I could not find a reference for her shoes, so I just ended up wrapping her little feet.
Oh yeah. Amron couldn't either, and he just put whipped cream on the floor. Smart.
Yep.
That worked too.
That works
Squish,
too.
squish, squish, squish.
Yes. But no, it looks good. What do you think, Tim?
That's good. It's good. I like the Armorons, and I'd say Johann's, and I'd say hers is like a third.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, this is certainly more subdued, more realistic. Amron's is clearly over the top, as usual. But I like it. Looks really good. If you like what Amy is doing, go ahead and vote for her in the straw poll. Very nice. Alrighty. Let's move on to Bill, or Argo's creation, Tim.
Okay.
Now, he's got your main character, Melvin, First time we're seeing Melvin tonight. He's got the groinal patch. Nice. He's got guns that are not really No.
Yeah.
No.
Just
They're
no.
space guns.
No. Well,
Just because you don't recognize them.
okay.
I don't know. They
The
suck. I know they suck. Fuck off.
the gun in the right hand you keep. Get rid of the gun in the left hand. You'll be all right.
I don't know which is which. I'm so dyslexic.
Oh,
This
that's
one,
fair.
right? The one-
Yeah, that one. Get rid of that one. Yeah, you don't want that one. Yeah.
If I had one more hour, no, that's
Yeah. But the one on the right's fine. And it's a double-barreled base gun, so it's extra effective.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For when you need, to blast an alien twice.
That's true. Yeah, you got to give it double pump. So that looks pretty good, though.
Well-
What do you think here with this yellow-skinned Melvin there?
neither of them are really guns.
All
They're
right.
they're both just
All right.
condiment dispensers.
Oh, fair.
Condiments.
Yeah. Maple syrup.
More relish.
Oh, right.
There you go. Mayo in your eye, baby.
Enjoy.
The Japanese put mayonnaise on everything other than what it's supposed to be put on. Just so you know.
Strange.
Mayonnaise is only for ham and cheese sandwiches. Only.
Oh, that's disgusting. That should be Branston pickle on that.
Try it on French fries. It actually is not that bad.
Oh, you can leave now. Mayonnaise
Don't
on
judge me.
French
Mayo
fries.
should be used with chicken.
Dude, that's a mortal
Mayo is a
sin.
chicken thing.
Don't judge me.
Although Kewpie mayo, like Japanese mayo, is different to normal mayo.
It is
anyway.
different. Actually, Japanese mayonnaise is pretty good.
Yeah, I think in Johan's country, you can get flogged for that.
Yeah, I think you can. You
That's
got to watch
Canaan.
out. You got to be careful. But I like it. Do you like it, Tim?
Yeah.
I think that's all right.
Cool. There you go. Bill, you got a that's all right.
Well, that just made my day.
And you got a good from me. So. Yeah.
Condiment dispensers. Think about it.
Yeah.
Melvin line, a whole line that's for sale at Walmart.
That's true.
Space mayonnaise.
Money.
I can see it
Space
now.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Money.
See it.
Very, very good.
Have my people call your people. We'll do lunch.
You should do lunch. That's true. I'm getting a lot of people jumping in and out with their displays. Elrod, hey,
What you want?
Tarzan's got
I
him
did
a lion.
Tarzan
Yeah.
with a lion
Why does
'Cause he
Tarzan
wanted
have on
that.
pants though?
because he wears pants. Because he's a
Gotta wear
man.
pants sometimes.
He
Hey, you gotta
wears
hide
a
the.
loincloth.
The Lord has to hide the ape sometimes.
That's fair. That is fair.
And then I did Melvin.
I like this Melvin.
Brawlers.
I like
Nice.
this one a lot. Yeah, that's a good Melvin.
Yeah.
Strong, empowered woman.
Although he
I was
comes off a
told there'd
big
be aliens,
mime.
so I gave him an alien.
You gave him an alien, yeah. Although that blood should be melting him, but he does regenerate, so he's okay.
No, see, it's melting the knife, but he's regenerating as he's
That's
like,
true.
oh, I wince with pain, but it feels so good.
That's right.
It's good for me.
That's good. What do you think, Tim?
I like it.
It's a good Melvin, dude. It is.
The man of cucumber, Melvin.
And what else did you do? I see another one hiding back there.
Oh, yeah,
No,
there
it's
it is.
it's Tarzana.
Oh, you just
He,
flipped
he,
it over.
he ripped off an alien a Xenomorph's head. Interesting.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was told this was going to be Aliens Night. So.
You were.
Yeah.
You were. That's true.
Every next week now.
Yeah.
Somebody,
Alien Week
somebody
is next
lied.
week. Yeah, so that's all right. We got a little bit of a shout back though. That's good. Thank you, Elrod. Always thinking. I appreciate it. If you like what Elrod has done, please vote for the straw poll. And of course, that also goes for Bill and Amy and Armoron. Melissa, you're not displaying. Please drop out. Come back in.
What?
Yeah, I'll come back to you. Rabbit.
Oh, that's
One
Yeah.
dude, Rabbit, has done a robot, and it's a good robot, and he looks
Oh,
menacing.
hell yeah.
Evil
That's
robot.
dope as hell.
Yeah, that's cool.
No.
Rabbit. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks very H.R. Geiger. Geiger? Geiger.
That's a cool robot.
That is a seriously awesome robot.
It is a good robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he doesn't care what your opinion is.
No, I mean, there's a robot, and
He's
I didn't
shopping
know what
for
else to draw. I've been
toothpaste.
playing Helldivers, so there's lots of robots. That's all I've been fighting. So robots made sense to draw.
That's been a big hit, yeah.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's been people are really having fun with it. But cool, this is great. If you like what Rabbit has done, vote from the straw poll. It's a good picture, man. It's really good. Let me
One
come
of my
back and see
favorites.
if it is good. And let's take a look at Melissa's here. This is Melissa Lester. So she's going for a full punch scene, and she pulled it off, and she's punching Cobra Commander.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well the cultists they wear black hoods.
Oh no, yeah, Cobra Commander deserves getting punched. I agree.
Oh yeah.
And this is old school Cobra Commander too.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, look at that. That is cool.
Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Body
that is
blow.
cool. Body blow. Body blow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Mike,
I think
Mike
it's fall away
Tyson's
too.
Punch Out.
Punch out.
You know what is a great other NES title was Muscle. Muscle Men.
Muscle.
Yeah,
The wrestlers?
Yeah, that was great.
I had those. I had they came in like a small plastic like garbage can
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't have them.
Yeah.
But I did love the NES game.
Before there was Pokemon, there was Muscles.
Yeah, no,
Musclemen.
yeah. They were a big hit
Because
here.
the whole point of that was you just collected them. That's all you did with them.
Yeah, but there are many like little izakaya and little tavern type places around, and you can still see that bucket of muscle characters sitting on a shelf.
In Japan,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
dude, I am so gonna buy a plane ticket to Japan and get that.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They were a big hit here, though. They were a big collectible thing. Yeah,
Damn it.
Is it Kinnikuman? Is it
yeah,
different?
Kinnikuman. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
And of course, the anime and the manga were very popular for a long time as well. And if you go into barber shops here, you can still find those old manga omnibus of Muscle and things like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, the barber shops always have like the omnibus type of manga, and there's like a whole bookshelf full of them for the kids to read whilst they wait. Yeah, but that's really cool, Melissa. Thank you. And if you guys like what she's done, vote for her in the straw poll.
Very nice. Very
Excellent.
nice.
Very
Let's
good.
see here. We got Johan, and Johan's just cheating again. God,
Huh?
such a cheater.
Guy never does a bad drawing ever.
No, he's kidding.
Nope.
Yeah,
Wow.
Johan.
Oh, that's
That
cute.
is a good picture. And I don't know why you're doing this to me, Johan, giving me the Anna Taylor-Joy eyes. Where is this your joke? Is this an Indonesian joke?
You know what it kind of looks like? It looks like those
Maybe
Capcom
maybe
games.
it's my type, I think.
It looks like an illustration that should be like in a a game, like a fighting game you get from Capcom. For,
Yeah.
Yeah, they have those little booklets. They have the artwork in it.
Yeah.
I live in Asia, Chester.
I know, dude. I know.
So
She is a hottie, though.
I
You did a
think-
real good job. Yeah. It's a great piece. And you're right. This could easily be in a magazine somewhere. No problem. Yeah. But as your editor, Johan, I would send it back and say, fix the eyes. Okay. The knives
All right.
actually the knives stand out as well, especially the one in the foreground. It's really good.
Yeah, they have great
Looks like
shapes.
Yeah, they do.
Looks like she could do some damage with those knives.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. She got the Daisy Dukes on. Anyone here know what a
Hell
Daisy
yeah.
Duke is? Anybody?
Who doesn't know what a Daisy Duke is?
My cousin.
The youngins.
Dukes of
Oh,
Hazzard.
all right.
Oh,
Fine.
oh.
I've got a pair.
But this is great. If you guys love what Johan... I bet you do, Bill. I bet you do.
No judgments.
No, judgment all day. All right.
I'm gonna wear them on the next
He's already
D&D
minus
night.
1,000,007. So you know. He's
I got a
marking
halter
up.
top too.
Oh God. All right. That she wore a button up that she tied around her under her boobies. Now let's be fair. The halter tops on the Daisy. All right.
Yeah.
But
They
if
got
you
a-
like myself,
Only
vote for the straw
proportionate.
poll. Yeah.
Got a
He's
rope
got to make
belt.
money somehow.
Yeah. Hey now, Dukes of Hazzard was a commitment. Just keep that in mind.
It was
What?
It's a
Alan,
formidable time of my
can you
youth.
drop out and come back in? It's not displaying for me, dude. The the funny thing is, my grandmother had a parakeet budgie, right? And I would watch the Dukes of Hazzard over my grandmother's house, and that dog would do boss hog, boss hog. It was funny. Yeah, didn't know
So this-
if you
There you
guys are
go.
aware that parakeets
Oh,
can mimic.
he did Bison the cult leader. That's awesome.
He did, and it's really good. He looks very Mephistopheles-esque. It's great.
Yeah, my grandpa had one that said the South will rise, the South will rise.
There you go.
He was.
There you go.
Nah, it-
There you go. Yeah, but the
Honestly, the whole point of the cult was to kind of rip on the left during the whole riot thing.
oh, was it? Oh, okay. Well, he does
Yeah.
look like a devil, and he's got cultists in the back wearing gimp masks, so it's all good. But
Love it.
the only other thing that Bill, that parakeet, said was woof woof, because he had copied the dog who would bark at people at the door.
Perfect.
That's funny.
Yeah. Boss hog, boss hog. All right, this is really cool. Thank you very much, Alan. He can't talk to us because he bought a cheap mic that worked perfectly and then didn't. It's an ongoing saga, the saga of Alan Comics. So we'll see how it
Like
we'll see
the
how it
colors
works
in
out.
this.
Yeah. Oh, it's great colors.
Tragedy that is his terrible mic.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's been going on a while. But no, great light in here, great colors. Alan is a really good artist, and when you see Alan piece, you know who did it. So,
Oh yeah,
very easily recognizable. Good job, Alan. If you like what he did, please vote for him the straw poll. And I think I have everybody there, Jeff. Pretty sure.
Did you get JD?
Oh no. Well, let me go over and do that then.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Okay. All right. So let me go in here and grab, take a look at any draw-alongs we had, and of course grab D.
And did you get Amy and Melissa?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I'd say Honey's getting my vote. So there you go.
Aw.
All right. So we do have some draw-along stuff in here. Pretty cool. All right, but let me grab JD's because he had Bojangles attack, so he had to leave. And now this. God damn it always does that. It always goes over the other
you
side.
sharing?
It doesn't. I'm going to in a second. Yeah.
There's a kid in my middle school. His name was Bojangles, for real.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he know Sammy Davis Jr.?
No, he was in the special class.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Christmas bells on his shoe.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over here and let's bring this up for JD now.
He used to change his clothes in the bathroom. It was weird.
Oh wow, yeah. Now this right here is JD's Hulk as Melvin.
Yeah.
Tim, JD always puts other characters in place of the person's creation. I don't know, it's his thing. So, but
Okay,
we
am I
have
supposed to
Melvin
look at this?
Hulk.
Melvin Hulk.
You do. Yeah. And he's got.
Oh.
I do believe it's a shield.
Shamrock shake of superheroes.
The Shamrock.
Yeah.
Shake. Ooh,
It looks like a
one of those
mutated piece
forever.
of broccoli.
His veins are pumping. He's
They
pumped
are.
up, man.
He does look like a broccoli. That's true. But oh man, I've forgotten all about the Shamrock shakes, dude. And there's a bit of genius from the McDonald's people because they could have just said mint shake or green shake, but no, they got clever. Shamrock shake. Oh,
They still have them.
ha ha.
Did they do them this year? I didn't see any ads anywhere.
They had them this year. They also added the Ort. Wait, the Ort? No, that's not right. The Oreo mint, like Blizzard.
Oh, no, we don't need that.
Who needs a Shamrock shake? But it's fun.
Unnecessary.
Wendy's added a dreamsicle thingy.
Well, you know the funny thing is, I love Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip, but any other mint ice cream I've had sucks. I don't understand, but that's the truth. It's the reality. So, it is what it is. Anyway, let me go over here and so vote for JD if you like what he's doing. Let me go over here and I have Rosa in here. She says, "I am sorry. I am missing tonight, friends. A young niece took her own life. Oh goodness, and just
my
can't right
God.
now. Hugs from all. Have a wonderful show."
I'm so sorry.
Oh man,
Praying for
my
you.
heart goes out to you.
Yeah, no, that sucks. Well, let me go ahead with that and start looking at the draw-alongs. And this is her. I guess that's her the
Oh,
niece there. It's actually a
It's
really good piece from
beautiful.
Rosa.
my
It
goosebumps
is.
right
It's
looking at that.
beautiful. Oh my
No, that
goodness.
is a really good piece from Rosa.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
What's beautiful?
Her own life. Oh.
yeah. No, well,
It's a chalk
the world is
pastel.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
We have from Seven here. He's done. I want to say Johnny Rotten.
Well, that's cute.
That's Gambit from
I
last
think
week.
that's from last week. Yeah.
And maybe it is. I'm showing it anyway.
That's great.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's still pretty good though.
yeah.
He's got a nice control over the marker there.
He does.
Mhm.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We
Got
got Jason
smirk going.
Gonzalez here, Thunder Rat, and he's given us oh no, Melvin.
Oh, wow.
Look, isn't that
Dope.
nice?
That is nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Very
see Buzz
cool.
Ride.
Beast, man.
Yep.
Barbarian / gun. Perfect.
There you go.
Is that what a gun looks like?
It is.
Yes, indeed. Take note.
Good for you.
I'm a
all right.
pacifist.
Let me go over here. Okay. Yeah. Let me go over here and take a look at Doug's and look at the.
I'll speak with my smoking fists.
That's fair. And take a look at the Twitters and see what they're doing. Okay, we got the Apple guy. Okay. We got Matt Wallace. I don't know who that is, but that's a lady.
Her name is Chi-Chi.
Okay. So another example of a photoshopped photo. Yeah, they like to do that. Let me see here. Lego says, if you think your English is good, I challenge you to write any word that starts with T and ends with T. Tart?
Hmm.
Tilt.
Tilt? I mean,
Twat.
Starts with T, ends with T.
That.
Tetragrammaton?
That? Toast?
Doesn't end.
It does now. Rabbit. But what
Hang on. Made it
what a
happen.
dumb
I like Lego.
challenge. That's dumb. Elon's doing something again. Elon loves pissing people off. He's having so much fun. He really is.
Oh,
Can you explain what happens here? It's a Stargate, dude. Don't you know a Stargate when you see one?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a violin player doing violin. What are you do? What? Hey, stop!
Whoa.
Violence, bad violence. What are you doing, lady? Why would you
Oh.
do this?
What would you?
Entitled.
Violin, not
That's why there's no spring break anymore.
Yeah, it's your fault, stupid
Clockwork
lady.
Orange crap like that.
Goodness gracious.
play with violence, not violin.
Well, I mean, we see a lot of young people doing violence. This truck is having problems.
This is violence,
Ooh.
violin.
Oh, you fell into it too, sir. Yeah, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Alrighty.
No, that's awesome, man. Those are
it's
like,
it's to protect you. Yeah, it's for safety.
yeah.
Somebody must put a signage over there.
Well, it's
That's
meant for
science.
runaway with when your air brakes go, so you can stop and not die and kill people. Is the point.
Oh, that's
Oh.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Cool.
see.
So it's like
I
a
see.
soft shoulder or something like that.
I
Let's
see, I
see
see.
here. These are those idiot people. Yeah, just keep going, dude. Just get out of the way or not. Let's see here. The whole goal of this, by the way, Tim, is to find something cute on Twitter. That's the goal. We're looking.
I know.
Okay.
Some cute animals.
That doesn't look. That's a funeral. Okay, not cute. Okay, we got dude on inflatable thing. Oh,
What?
already then.
What?
Dead dude on
What's
inflatable
wrong?
thing. Very nice.
Oh,
Let's see here. No violence. More violence. More violence. Not funny. Lady. Okay, she got to help a puppy. He's going to maul her and kill her. No, it's a bear.
puppy.
No violence.
It's a dog. I don't know what it is.
It's a red panda.
All right. Oh, good job, lady. All right, that's kind of
And
cute.
she falls off.
And
She pushes her off.
Yeah. No, that's kind of cute. That was nice. Maybe that's it. We'll give it. Oh, a hippo.
Wait.
oh.
There you go.
There we go. Hippos, yes. He's like, no, don't you? Who you talking to? You.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
an
hippo.
old video.
He's gonna pull out the hippo taser.
I told you to go. What do you? Don't make me say it twice. All right, fine.
Bring back Firefly.
That's true. Yeah, bring back Firefly, dude. Yeah.
First man versus hippo fight ever.
I
He's
know.
like Firefly. No.
It's actually one of the most dangerous animals on Earth, right?
In the water,
But he
yeah.
dealt with that. That's cute. Well, that's our cute. We're done. We're done.
It's amazing how the most deadly things are the cutest.
They can be. They can be. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes, we just have Doug stuff. So let's see. What is Doug up to today? He's gone Rambo Melvin. I like it.
Nice.
I like it. Timothy Lee Olsen. Power
Always
up.
got to go Rambo.
Yeah, it's true. Power up, gear
There you
up,
go.
and rev up for the ultimate ride of the decade. Melvin. You should hire him. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
That would be a great poster.
it would be. It'd be the poster, and he put music to it. Are you ready? Make sure I got my sound on proper here. It's not. It's good. Good catch there. Good catch. All right, here we go. Let's see what music we got today. Oh, that's good music.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hot in the chapel.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Love those guys.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of looks like that one character from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Delgado.
Yeah, well, Doug's got that kind of, Tex Avery, Ren and Stimpy, that whole stuff going on, right? They later went and had a thing called Cal Art Style, which is basically a poor rip-off of it. But, it is what it is. I don't know who's trying to be cool with the music, but, Doug beat your ass, so take it.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
Stop it.
Okay. Let me go over here and grab the straw poll, and I will make my vote. Hopefully you're voting as well, Tim.
Oh yeah. Is it
Oh yeah.
to the
Voting time.
It is. I don't
We
know
are
who
not
keeps
getting a lot of
making
votes tonight.
The nose. What?
No, last week was dead busy. This week's been a bit calm, hasn't it? But
Yeah, no, last week was
where
pretty
would
busy.
where would the straw poll be in?
It's
on
in the
YouTube.
chat, in the YouTube chat.
in the YouTube chat, yeah.
Oh, I gotta go to
It
YouTube.
also has probably been dropped on other places, but it's in the YouTube chat. All right, so let me see here. Who won Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition Melvin #2 competition? Well, it would technically be Melvin #3 Special Edition. But anyway, let's see what we got going on here. So I can choose Amy. I wonder what Amaran had for lunch, Lester. Fair.
I do want to know.
Melissa also wonders what Amaran had for lunch. That's true.
Yeah.
We have Anonymous Artist. Psst, it's Argos Creation. It's Bill.
It's just Bill.
It's Bill. Not anonymous fan of busty women, Amaran. That's true. He's certainly not. Let's see. One doomed DNQUE Ginger Clone Rabbit. You've been labored in Ginger. Ginger, you're
That's
There's
Giger.
no N in it. I mean,
you're
It's
just a
Giger.
Ginger. No, shut up. I've chosen Ginger.
Ginger.
No, I don't want Giger. I want Ginger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Redhead.
Yes. Ginger, damn. Even the Indonesians know the absolute abominableness of the ginger. God.
I mean, to be fair, we're supposed to be ginger over here, right? It's
You are.
English colour.
I never saw
N
ginger
in
in
the
real life.
word.
The natural ginger.
That's true.
There's no N in the word.
Dude.
Bam.
My imagination, Jeff. Okay.
I'm a philologist. I say that there's one.
That's dude. I am licensed to adjust the English language, unlike all the woke progressive idiots. I have an actual degree. I'm allowed. Okay,
Don't question him.
You have a question? Go ahead, Tim. Yeah.
No, I said don't question him.
No, don't question me. How dare you? Elrodimus,
There you go.
creator of Barbazilla Flash.
Ooh.
Barbiezilla? I think it's supposed to be Barbiezilla. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's the fun
We got Alan, destroyer of worlds with the microphones. Alonzo, that's fair. JD, thunderstorm trauma victim. Yeah, that's probably the best.
He's like our little golden retriever.
Yeah, well, it's the best description I ever heard of JD.
It is.
It is. Yeah. And of course, last but not least, we have Johann, Mad Max's crazier uncle Alexander. I don't know how that computes, but I'll take it.
Goose.
Yeah, mad. But I already said who I'm voting for because I love the effort. Melissa. So, someone keeps playing music that's annoying. Whoever, stop being annoying. Is that Bill?
No, I'm putting on my Daisy Dukes. I don't have time for music.
Fair enough. Daisy Dukes and a tube top.
He's got to go back to that street corner and work it.
He gonna.
Change
I'm wearing extra.
Yeah.
Girls gotta make a living.
The real problem with his Daisy Dukes, though, the edge is so covered in leg hair, you don't really know what it is. It's like an optical illusion.
Yeah, you're all quick to make fun, but when you see this action, you ain't gonna run.
Promises. All right.
There's no refunds, is there?
No
refunds.
No.
Never had a satisfied customer. So
that's true. Cal Arts equals Bean Mouth. Yeah, it does. No, Cal Arts is awful. But nevertheless, thank you guys all for coming in here and supporting us with Melvin Special Edition. We do appreciate it. Next week, we are doing the aliens. I know we said we're doing it this week, but we're going to do it next week. And, of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get plenty of Giger stuff going on, I am sure. And Rabbit got himself a nice little warm-up. And so did Elrod. They're cheating. So, but anyway, thank you guys. Thank you to JD, Alan, the anonymous Bill, Johan, Elrod, of course, Melissa, Amy, and Rabbit. But the winner is Amaran. Amaran stealing it with his subdued breasticles today. So good job, Amaran. Claps for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. Surprised to be sure, but I welcome it.
Yeah, no, sure. No, it looks good. Looks good. Well, you said you've been out of practice the past couple of weeks. You've been, getting slow, right?
Yeah.
So glad.
It is, yeah, me too. Always happy to see Amron doing his thing, man. All right, so let's go through here and let's everybody say hi or talk about any projects they're working on. And, of course, we'll end up with you, Tim, to give your closing elevator pitch for your new on Amazon, Borders, and what was the other place?
Walmart. It's Barnes and Noble, not Borders.
Barnes and Nobles, Walmart, and Amazon. That's a good idea. I know Jeff does that stuff too. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's start out here with Amron. Amron, the girls are desperate to know what you had for lunch today, sir.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Oh no.
Yeah. Can they
Something
give you
tuna,
suggestions?
I
Can
plan
they help
on.
you?
I'm gonna have something with tuna.
He wants something with tuna, girls. Help him out.
Maybe like a tuna sandwich, like.
Oh, you read my mind.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be a tuna melt to be
Tuna melt.
legitimate,
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
How does
another
with rice from me.
Another dish
Tuna with
that's great
rice.
with mayonnaise.
Oh, God.
Not the tuna. It's not the tuna.
It's in the tuna. Yeah. No, tuna melts are good. I haven't had one of those in years, dude. They are good. Yeah.
But I do think they require mayonnaise.
They do, of course. And Rabbit mentioned it earlier, but here in Japan, there's some things they do well and some things they do average or not well. I mean, of course, just like any place else. But there are a couple of things they do superior to what we do in the West. The first and number one is peaches. They absolutely murder peaches, dude. My God. Yeah. No, Japanese peaches, outstanding. The other thing is the Kewpie mayonnaise. It is really good. It's better than our mayonnaise.
It is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I'm
good.
gonna have to try that.
American distribution.
Yeah.
You can get it anywhere.
Do you have any brand, the particular
Kewpie.
brand?
Yeah.
Kewpie, yeah, that is the
Oh,
brand. Because there is
Kewpie.
other Japanese mayos, but Kewpie's the
Oh no,
brand.
it is outstanding. They've done a good job with it. Now, unless you want to update to a hollandaise sauce. If you update to a hollandaise sauce, well, it's superior. But you
Oh,
kind of
I
have to
see.
make that yourself, I think.
Is it anything
Because
like Miracle Whip?
We have QP too in Indonesia.
Yeah, no, Kewpie's good.
Kewpie is
Hellman's
good.
isn't
Oh.
bad. Hellman's a pretty good mayonnaise.
I have Hellman's in the fridge here. Yeah.
But no, the Japanese Kewpie brand, it is really good. It is. So you know, figure it out, Amron.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I love your pizza.
True, I know what it is.
Yeah. It's really great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And
Yeah.
just be prepared next time. You know the girls want to know what you ate for lunch.
Well,
Yeah.
we know
Which is a weird thing.
Well, it starts before lunch, so it's kind of I can't have lunch early just for that.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it sounds
When's a stupid daylight saving supposed to end anyway? For
It's like April or something. No, October or November. I don't know. I
Yeah.
wish the
Right,
Americans
that's all
just
bloody
get
year.
rid of it.
We're working on it.
I wish
You
you too.
should. Yeah.
We're not farmers. We don't need it.
But nice to see you, Amron. Seriously, man. Amy and Honey, hi. Say something nice to Tim.
Oh, hi, Tim. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
Yay. Oh, I'm doing good.
Pour it
I'm
on.
glad
Give
it's
him
okay.
cancer. Pour it on. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for coming out to see us, and I'm glad all of your opportunities and all your stars are just kind of coming in alignment here. And I really hope everything works out well for you. What you've got so far looks, great. So, keep at it.
And don't give me cancer, by the way. I'm not. I don't want that.
Oh, okay. Well, no,
She's absolutely dangerous. Watch yourself.
I'll just stop right there then. But seriously, thanks for coming out and seeing us. And thanks everyone for coming out and seeing us, of course. And oh my gosh, I guess our next thing is going to be on Tuesday, right, for D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here again we're doing just like my favorite aliens, right? Just whatever kind of space alien.
Any kind of
thing
alien
got.
you like. That's right. And of course,
As long as it's a xenomorph. I'll be drawing xenomorph, 100%.
They'll do. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, no. Do come back for Iron Pass number 10. Next week we're doing a straight up old school random dungeon delve. Old time. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you have your own style, which is not this. But I actually could see you doing a comic book in this style.
Really?
I think it would be
so?
fun. It would be interesting. Yeah.
It's so funny, but I've been drawing with Mike and everybody over there for a bit.
Sure.
And it's not like I don't have a lot of experience with comics, but of course I like them. So I remember just kind of looking at it once and just kind of like. So I just thought I'd pray about it. Like, say, if I ever could get a hand for a comic, what would that look like? And then this just kind of showed up, and I'm like, this is interesting. Just kind of the way it works around. I'm like, I don't know. I really.
Well, your normal style is very cutie, but it's clean. It's super clean.
Yeah.
This is not, and I think it works. And keep in mind, making a comic book, it doesn't have to be superhero based.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Right?
Yeah, mine's not going to be.
You could do a comic book for kids.
You could.
Yeah, that'd be
completely
fun.
appropriate for children. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be neat.
No,
And
even the cartoon can work for adults too.
It can.
That's
It can.
true.
But I mean, her
Yeah,
normal
okay.
style, Tim, would be better for kids. I think. I think
Yeah,
she can
You
make
could do a horror. That would be great. A horror in your
That would be
cute
fun.
style.
Horror.
You
Fun to
can
see,
imagine.
That would be dreadful.
Or retelling a Friday the 13th, but in a cute style.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Thank you very much, Amy. Honey, you want to say something?
God bless all you great creators and dreamers out there. It's just, I'm always glad we get to hang out and just share and be together and just everyone just keep making those stories and just be there. It's the I kind of sound like Rose. Be there.
Be there. Be there.
We need to be
Yeah.
out there.
I really liked the animation you did today. That was really cool. And keep in mind, you guys come back while they watch the Iron Pass campaign. Honey is playing a mecha.
That's right. And she just got some cool new thing too.
She did. She
Is it
could have
gonna be
blow
Yeah,
up
I'm
awesome?
stuff.
kind of excited to try it out.
Cannons.
What's that?
Yeah.
Cannons.
Yeah. And artillerist.
Yeah.
that was really
Artillerist. Yeah. So, yep. There you go. Come on back for that. Well, thank you very much, girls. Let's go over here to. He's on the verge of being banned, but I'll let him say something. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi.
I like this sketch, by the way. That's really cool.
Yeah, I do better when I don't have pressure.
That's true for a lot of people. It's just
Yeah,
it
I
drives
don't like
people crazy.
working at times on time.
I don't even know the definition of that word.
Yeah, no, being on time, it's hard.
Still pretty.
But
It's still pretty cool
Oh,
sketch.
it's cute. I
It
love
is a nice
it.
sketch. Yeah, it's really nice.
That
it's
is a beautiful sketch.
and so I'm doing illustrations for whatchamacallit, Mystic Days. It's a role-playing game. It was funded and by Kickstarter. And we have, what do you call it? It's being funded. It's been funded. I'm doing production. I'm doing artwork for it. And then occasionally I get other jobs. Here's a cover I did just recently
nice.
for, this is a James Ward tribute book. He was one of the founding fathers of role-playing games. Is one of his last stories. It's got a good group of people working on it. You got Heidi Gygax doing editing.
Yeah, you got into that old school group, dude. Stick with
Yeah.
that, dude.
Yeah.
Stick
This
with
is what I want. Yeah, I need to learn how to color digitally. I always work
Is
in
it
black and
just
white.
the story, or is it a role playing game?
It's a module.
Yeah,
it's a
for
module for
AD&D module. Yeah.
Yeah, it's AD&D compatible by Angry Dwarf Games, which is really Victor Dorso. He's the coordinator of DaveCon, which is going to be at the end of April. And if you're in the Midwest or Northern Midwest, I would definitely get in there and get some tickets and go to that con. You can play Bromstein, which is like the original role playing game with the creator David Wesley. There's still rooms for that. You've got Professor Dungeon Masters there doing some seminars. It's going to be a really great convention. I can't think of all the different people, but there's about 6 or 7 of the original players from Blackmore, which is the original role-playing game campaign, and it's still going 50 years later. So those players are going to be there. Other than that, you'll find me on Tuesday night playing Badger. He's a thief in Chester's campaign.
I like Badger. He's a good character.
I need to find Badger's voice. He's just kind of a little... does sort of what he needs to do for the group, but I'm just trying to figure out who that character is. But usually I don't get into it too much, but this is going to be this is like a long running campaign. So
it is. We're going to run it. Yeah, we're going to run it.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of other ideas, and well, of course, we like to show different type of role-playing systems mechanically on the show. We're just back to simple old D&D 5th edition, but yeah, we're going to run this for a while. Everyone's having fun, and I got ideas. It's going to be cool.
Hey, so you're going to mess with like resource management in the dungeon? Or we're going to, you're going to make us count up torches, or?
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want me to do it at literally old school, we can count the pennies if you'd like. My intention was to just kind of enjoy the randomness of the old way of just kind of creating a dungeon. It's up to you
that
guys.
works too.
Yeah,
that works.
I like more fun than micromanaging. That's me.
Yeah, that's
totally
all
right.
That's her vote.
Yeah.
And when she says it in the diabetic sweetness, you're done, Bill.
Hey, I was just asking. I'm fine either way. I'm not going to go against her ever. I'm smart.
She's a tool. Just keep that in mind. I will throw her at you at a moment's notice. But no, in all
really
honesty,
make a guy feel welcome. Chester,
oh, sure. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. But that cover art you did for the module, though, you might you're in with the old school people, and that's cool. Stick with them and see what you can do. But just to let you know, in Europe, there are so many board games, and keep in mind there are thousands of them that come out every year. Thousands every year. And they all have this kind of art, dude. You might want to look into that genre. Series.
I might, yeah. Now this one just turned out really well. This is
It
supposed to
looks
be.
good. Yeah.
I just copied this off my email, but it's not the original piece. But that's actually like young Jim Ward. It turned out pretty well, I think. Like trying to DH him.
Right. No, it
I don't
looks
know.
really good. I'm serious, dude.
Yeah.
You might be able to find some work in that field, man.
I do. I'll check it out. I got some growing to do in my skill set because I'm just like black and white is all I really been doing.
Right.
This is the first color piece I've done in ages. So,
But no, this is very European. The Americans do very different stuff, but the Europeans like Cosmos or all the big ones, they always have this kind of style. Yeah, cool. Anyway, thank you, Bill.
Cool, thank you. Thank you.
Let's see here, Elrod. Would you like to say something constructive?
Lego.
There you go.
Lego.
There you go.
Oh, you can just construct with Legos. So, yeah.
Steel girders.
Yeah. Still don't understand why Lego has something to do with words that start with T and end with T when there are so many. It's very weird.
The word was that.
That? Yep, that works.
That. It said that and started and ended with T, and the clue was the actual word that.
Oh, that. So they wanted us to say that. Okay, fine.
Like
That's fine.
like Jeopardy,
Damn
they
you,
like
Legos.
the answer in the question.
Well, I see. Yeah, that's true.
Damn you, Legos.
They try to help you out. But anyway, very good. Thank you, Elrod. One doomed rabbit. Go.
And stop.
I like this. I like this space warrior working on there. That's pretty cool.
This is for the Battle Brick Road competition thing they did. I decided to do it the other day, so I figured I'd just put this together. Just like half an hour just sketching it out. But
oh, it looks cool.
It's really nice.
Spend
I
some
love all your
time on it.
colors.
And
I
then
love the face position. You got Pennywise.
That's what I did last night on Mike's show. I feel like I somehow put more effort in a Mike's show. I don't know why. Well, then again, though, we did go on for longer, didn't we? Right?
It
True,
was
and Mike's more important than we are. We know.
Well, you do.
I know how to draw Pennywise.
Yes.
I was gonna say I've seen you do Pennywise before, and sorry.
Right.
No, it looks good though. Yeah, looks excellent.
I even do color now on there. I don't even care about their black and white rules. I just paint purely in color.
You got the mouth perfect. The mouth is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs a lot of work done, but it's a rough. And then I do have the hang on, let me say that. The new single, which will be out. This is the thing I haven't posted it yet because I've only just uploaded the song. It'll be out on these things soon. This is obviously Doug's
It's
picture.
Doug's, yeah, and it's awesome. It's freaking awesome. Yeah.
And then I've just added shit on top of it to promote my.
Yeah, Simon. Yeah, nice. Very nice.
That's the song, yeah. So that'll be out in a few days. Out, and then I'll put this out. But
sweet.
I need to get.
Well, go check it out, guys. Very nice. Well, thank you, Rabbit. Alan, can you speak? No.
Only when spoken to.
Yeah, only. So he wants me to speak for him. So I There you go. That's what Alan has to say.
You're always so funny and clever.
I do. Thank you.
Well, I mean, Alan is. I was just imagining what you would have said.
Oh, fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Alan. Though, hopefully, you get that mic situation. You were perfect in the beginning. It was nice, clear, Alan. First time in a long time. So whatever. Yeah. Well, that's all right. We got a Johan though. Hi, Johan.
Yeah. Hello. I'm still doing an illustration for the Casket Girls. It's a novella. The steampunk mecha novella is still in Kickstarter. It has been funded, and it's around $7 before $4,000. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
That's good, dude. That's
Congratulations.
Good well, the art is cool.
It's quite,
Your art has a lot to do with
I
that.
think so. Yeah.
Well,
now
it's 5 days to go. So
5 days.
If you,
Casket
5
Girl.
days.
Hey, go check it out, guys. Jeff, of course, is dropping all the
Yeah.
links because he's awesome. But I do have a question for you that is brought up now that I see this piece of art, Johan. Do you like the tattooed girls?
For what? For character, of course.
No,
I
for
like-
real life women.
I have no experience. Maybe not so much.
We don't have them here in Asia so much, do we? That's true.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I really don't like tattoos on a woman. There's a couple positions around the belly button, above the breast,
Mhm.
and the tramp stamp. Maybe up on a shoulder, a small one on a shoulder. But in
no.
general,
Full
I
rock
don't.
tattoos, man.
I don't like
I
it.
don't get
I
it.
don't like it. Yeah,
I do.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't
I
get
know
why.
some dudes do, but me personally, I just don't like a tattooed woman. I don't like it.
If they're in Daisy Dukes, I don't care.
No, that makes it worse.
Yeah. You can see more tattoos.
Yeah, I prefer I prefer
Non-tattoo, yeah, I don't like
not
tattoo. I live in that land
Yeah,
of
tattoo-less.
anti-tattoos, so I don't see them hardly ever. Girls, what's the verdict? Tattoos on a girl, yes or no?
I feel like tattoos would be kind of painful, so I think you probably shouldn't get them.
I love that she
But I
doesn't
mean,
answer the question with an answer.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you're supposed to
What
just
about
say
piercings?
no. They're no. They're of the devil. That's what you're supposed to say.
Funny thing to say.
Yeah, say something negative for once.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Be like that.
I created a
Ted.
paradox.
Yeah, be like that. Alrighty, fine. Thank you very much. And let's go over here and let Tim give his final elevator pitch for his products that are over here on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and Walmart.
Yes. Melvin 1 and 2 special editions will be Walmart, Barnes and Noble, and Amazon, as he was saying. Melvin 1 is about a mercenary hired to save a princess from a dangerous cult, and Melvin 2 is a continuation of that story where they crash land near a town and must save that town from the cult in order to get the parts they need to get home.
There you go.
There you go. Bam.
Very, very sweet. Like I said,
Wish,
you can find them
baby.
over here. I keep seeing ID. No, it's not. Okay. But you can find them on these places. I think it's a good idea to see if you can't get, because once again, if you get some sales going on, it will stop popping up in other places. So it's a good idea. Yeah, good idea. As much advertising as you could do, right, Tim? So go check it out, guys. Melvin 1 and 2 on Amazon.
Special edition.
Special edition. Barnes and Nobles and Walmart. Very nice. Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and let Jeff or Herman, I'm still confused, take us out of here.
Namaste.
Wow.
And by Jessica.
That was kind of to the point. Thank you, Jeff. Later,
You want me
everybody.
to do it longer?
No, do it longer. Make it longer.
Namaste.
Very good. That was good, Jeff. Later, everybody.
Good night, everyone.